Okay, we have some things to get to. Number one, we're not doing the stupid EX challenge today. I originally pinned, I'm pinning it back. You know what? Clan Burglar, you're gonna lose all your status, your mod status again. So number one, my biggest tweet of all time is now the 6-7 tweet. It dethrones the Mahone tweet. That's disappointing. So number one, this is the top 13 decks in Japan right now in the Perfect Order format. You will notice there's not a single Perfect Order deck in them. It's kind of very sad. So that's not great. Also, if you notice any changes to the stream, because I'm in the process of setting up dual streams on YouTube, so I had to download something, but I'm a boomer and technology scares me, so we're still a little ways away. But I clicked something that might have changed some of the settings. So if you notice the stream quality is worse, let me know. If you notice it's better, let me know. If you notice that Hippowdon has nice feet, also let me know. And yes, Mega Zygarde is starting to see a little bit more play. I'll have my, all my Perfect Order stuff. I'll have all my Chaos Risings. It's going to be a crazy couple weeks here. Everything is starting to happen, but there's no actual Perfect Order led deck in the top 13 in Japan, and I wouldn't even really say in the top 20. But that's neither here nor there. So just let me know if there's any changes to the stream. Today we're playing Hippowdon. I know it's not Sprigatito. I'm probably going to edge you all month and do it the last stream of the month. But Sunny, thank you for the sub. 27 months. You've been here a lot longer than most people. Yeah, I'm Twitter famous because of that 6-7 tweet. Oh, God. The EX challenge, it does not start today. Let me just... am I wearing pants? I am not wearing pants. It is spring in Canada now. Because there you go. But yeah, FM Boss, Mega Zygarde is starting to see some things, which is good. Our Balva being on the list. Well, that's just because it finished in second. So yeah, we're starting with Hippowdon. The strategy for this month, like the 12 streams before Sprigatito, is that I'll do one good or, quote unquote good deck plus one not so good deck, both that are rotating. This one obviously isn't rotating, but reversals, whatever. So today is going to be Hippowdon, and then I will switch over to Humpalanche Onyx. So it'll be a mixture. Each stream will essentially focus on one good rotating deck, one bad rotating deck. This is the bad rotating deck, but it is kind of funny. And it also highlights the fact that PDCGL still doesn't let you sort by retreat cost after 4 years. Oh, hey, I want to... Oh, man, this Onyx card seems so cool. Discard the top 5 and retreat cost of exactly 4. Let me go to the filters and sort by retreat cost of 4. Wait, what? I can search for cards that aren't in the game, and I can search by weakness and resistance, which no one has ever used before, but I can't search by retreat cost or attack cost? What? If only there was a game that existed before this that could let you do that, or if only there was a game or an app before that also let you do that, called the Card Decks app that let you do that they shut down. If only there was a game that, or an app that let you do it. There was a Card Decks app that they had that they shut down to devote more resources to TCG Live. If only. Oh my God, this game is terrible. Yeah, how do I feel that my number one tweet of all time is the 6-7 tweet that I didn't even put any thought into? Meanwhile, the Mahone tweet, I'm very proud of the Mahone tweet that is pinned to my Twitter account. And I'm very proud of that one, and it got dethroned after like 2 weeks. The influencer's presentation one gets dethroned, but this is terrible. All right, well, SnowRun Ichizu. So you'll notice that I don't have a supporter. I have 11 in the deck. Thank you, FM Boss. This is truly some amazing work here, because I didn't go for Cleffa. I was like, oh, there's no reason to include Cleffa. Why do I need to put a Cleffa in the deck when I have 11 supporters, right? What's the point of a Cleffa when you have 11 freaking supporters? It makes absolutely no sense. Let's put a Vengeful Punch there. Let's go for an Air Balloon there, and I guess an Air Balloon there, and then end turn, and we'll make them think that my last card is a Lilies, and hopefully they'll Iono me. But again, you try to play the game perfectly. You're like, okay, I'll put 11 supporters in the deck, so I'm guaranteed to get some, but then it's just like, no, you should have put Cleffa in here. But you really can't. I mean, you can play Cleffa. It's just you don't want to waste the turn because I don't play Legacy Energy. And like this matchup is not very good for us. But I guess what I can do is I can just, retreat into the other snow run and do the thing. There's a reversal energy. Well, yeah, I guess it's just retreat a clock here. And then, yeah, I guess we'll reversal the Hippopotas. But welcome in. Hopefully you all enjoyed the Seattle last format regionals. Lena, thanks to my expert coaching and my expert guidance, my explorer's guidance, as you will, Lena made day 2 at Seattle. You're welcome. And, oh, wow, they got nothing. This is great. Okay, well, this is less great. They're about to knock out my Badoo. One of these times, a third of my deck, don't check the math, is supporters. I also have an unfair stamp because, again, drawing cards is impossible with this deck, apparently. And walking plane, yeah, so I've officially, I haven't officially scrapped it, but I've pretty much scrapped my full rotation guide video because it's just too much work and I'm too lazy. Okay, this is fantastic. All right, so let's go for Monkey Dory. And then, yeah, we'll do that. And I guess I just sacrifice a Hippo. And yeah, we'll go Adrenabrain. Put the 3 there and end turn. Yeah, this hand makes me miss Bidoof, exactly. So they'll definitely have, a Lily's Determination or something, or a Sol Rock. Yeah, they'll have a Sol Rock. Oh man, but if we just we're so close. We have 12 outs to being able to play the game. Isn't that crazy? We have 12 outs to playing the game and we can't find one. Yes, I've pretty much officially abandoned the rotation video just because it's a lot of work that I don't really want to do. And I have a lot of other videos, like I have to do the Chaos Rising. That's going to be the full preview video, is going to be on Sunday. I was hesitant to post yesterday's video because there wasn't a whole lot, but I did do more of a deep dive into Dragalogy and Crobat and Cinccino. And I didn't notice the Crobat Grimsley's move combo. I don't think it's good, but I didn't notice the Crobat Grimsley's move combo, which is a thing that could be a thing. And this matchup is fine if we have a playable hand. This matchup is totally fine if we have a playable hand. And FM Boss, no, this is the most impactful one. And Walking Plane, I don't think it's the free retreat. I think it's the have to be in the active. That I think is the main issue. If it had free retreat, whatever. But it's the fact that it has to be in the active. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have a Hippowdon. So the good news is we're taking a prize. The bad news is that prize has to be pretty damn good. So we're taking a prize, and those Riolu are de-evolution fodder. Oh, goody, just what I wanted. We're going to have to lose this game. That's great. And Mark, hey, you should envy me. You get to be me. And yeah, the nonsense of perfect order in April. Yeah, so it's just so much work. Like, it'd be a 30-minute video to do all the rotation stuff the way I'd want to do it, at least. And I'm just not interested in spending that much time on it. Because the Chaos Rising video, it's nice that I did Dragalogy and Cinccino and Crobat and the Deoxys because it cuts into some of the time that I have to spend on the full video because... Thank you! Oh my goodness, Dick Slayer, thank you. Yeah, Mark, there you go. So I would have drawn a supporter eventually. All right, so we have to get a Yuxi, so I think this is a situation... Oh, God. Do I go for No, we can't go for Arven, because that doesn't guarantee me anything. It just has to be an Ino and Prey. Oh, they made a huge oopsie. They thought they had enough damage. Oh, baby, they have made the biggest oopsie in their pants. Oh, man, I can't wait. I love it when people make oopsies in their pants. Okay, so we don't want to get... Yeah, there you go. There you go. We're making it to Arceus League today, baby. We are making it to Arceus League. Guaranteed. So yeah, if you notice any changes for the negative with the stream, please let me know because again, I did click a button and something might happen. And you donked a Badoo? How much damage did you Badoo? All right. And yeah, pilot knows what feat. Yeah, like the Crobat 80 damage. Okay, there you go. All right, so yeah, as long as the stream is holding up, because what the button that I clicked says that it should work better for Twitch viewers. Hey, we got the Yveltal start. Great. So it should work for more Twitch viewers because it's more adaptive to what your internet speed is. So it takes full advantage of my internet and it also adapts to your internet. So it should be a little bit less laggy. Hey, twinsies. But yes, as I've mentioned, I'm a boomer, so new technology scares me. So I'm going to try to have Thursday be the day where I start streaming on YouTube, but there's no guarantees. Okay. I don't know what we're facing, but I can already guarantee you we're going to win. Don't know what the hell this is, but we're going to win. And I'm going to go and mount and Badoo them. We're going to Arven for, I guess, Pokepad and Vengeful Punch. Really regretting the Yveltal start, that's for sure. But Artisan is great because you want them to, you know, play with themselves. And let's go Retreat, Badoo. Now, the question is, who do I attach the Vengeful Punch to? I think it should go to the Hippopotas because there's a very good chance the Badoo just gets like Monkey Doried or something, right? Because depending on what they're playing, I'm assuming they're not playing a spread deck. I don't think my cheeks are going to be spread today. I'm going to be the cheek spreader. So yes, the plan currently is to stream on Thursday on YouTube. There's just a lot of stuff I have to figure out. There's the Monkey Dory as I expected. And Razor, thank you for the sub. Because I have to, you know, combine chats, which is now allowed, which is great. So I now have, you know, no... Uh-oh, hang on. I have no, you know, reason. I have no excuse. Yeah, thank you, Razor. I really like your products. But now I don't really have an excuse to not dual stream. Oh, this is great. This is amazing. Yeah, so it'll be a dual, so it'll be streaming on both platforms at once, which is really cool. And we're going to go for the full thing here. I'm going to just go as hard as I can. And we're going to put the Frostlass down. I think we go Artisan for Monkey Dory. Because, you know, obviously they're going to be able to get a Monkey Dory up and running. And then we just go Lilies for 8, get a Darkness Energy, and win the... Okay, well, we didn't get a single energy. You know, I was hoping for a Darkness Energy. We didn't get a energy. Yeah, so for YouTube, I just have to figure out how to set up chat to combine the chats so it shows up on screen. That's like the big hurdle. I don't play Darty. But once I get past that Teenage Mutant Ninja hurdle, we will be streaming on both. And what I'll be doing is I'll be streaming on the VODs channel to try to get that, you know, to 1,000 subs so it's monetized. And then I'll analyze the analytics. And everyone, I have multiple videos. I mention this in every video. I mention it in every damn video. So it's 3 weeks Thursday. All right, so I think I just go up with the Hippo, right? Because they took a knockout, so I can stamp them low, and then we just go Reversal Energy and win the game because they have Triple Monkey, and they're going to go for an energy switch, but it doesn't matter. And Vertrams, they changed that. So they just changed it last week because a small streamer brought it up, and everyone kind of agreed that, wow, that's a really stupid rule. So they did change it. We're playing with the Hippo, which reminds me of my ex-wife. But yeah, Lena, I think I'll include Salazzle in my Road Dex video because there's definitely things to do, right? Yeah, like there's just Salazzle with whatever. Right, there's definitely ways to make Salazzle work. It doesn't mean it's good, but there's ways to make it work. I am Hippowding all of my opponents, yes. Okay, so I mean, they're gonna be able to knock out a Frostlass. So what's my strategy here? I have no idea what my strategy is. And Quanit, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate it. And Sully, you're a terrible pilot, but I appreciate you all the same. All right, so let's play with our balls. We will get I think a snow run, right? I think we go for another snow run. Because they're going to knock out a Frostlass or something, right? That's kind of what I have to assume is they're going to knock out a Frostlass. But actually, I guess it makes sense to go for the weakest Monkey Dory, right? If we can try to knock out the weakest Monkey Dory, that behooves me greatly. I just don't know if I should stamp. No, I think we have to Lilies first. I think we Lilies first, and then if we get the stamp, we use it. Oh, good God, but that worked. It's not great, but it worked. All right, and then we go Super Sandstorm. I could ram them as well. If I ram them... No, I think we have to take the knockout because, you know, it just spreads more damage. I know my Monkey Dory is going to get knocked out coming into my turn, but that's fine. Yeah, I was just wondering, do you ram them? Do you penetrate them like a Keldeo? But yeah, like they have to do a bunch of healing. I imagine this is Grimmsnarl. Like, we still don't know what we're facing. I don't think that this is just, like, it must be Absol or something. Yeah, the monkeys should be fine. Oh, that made no sense. You reactivated my reversal energy for no reason. That makes... Oh, they have an enhanced hammer. What the hell are they playing? Lone Star, no, they'll probably change it to, like, Breakthrough or something else. Like, they'll probably just change it to something basic. And I have no idea what that is, FM Boss, but 6-7. Is it that Retreat Lock deck? Maybe? Which chatter said that those Monkey Dories are done next turn? Which chatter was that? I'm sorry, which chatter was that? And Mimikyu? Yeah, I think, like, that would be my guess, because there's Turbo Energize. There's all that other stuff, but that would be my guess. Yeah, there's the Mega Absol. Okay. I mean, I'm going to go get another Frostlass. Oh my God, they got the stupid triple Monkey Dory, even though I knocked out a Monkey Dory. Now, I still think I go for a Pokepad. I think I Pokepad for Frostlass. We Artisan for probably a Hippowdon, I think. And we just go from there. But this is kind of a boring game. There's Clutch. Okay, so Clutch is fine. Clutch is totally fine. Oh, yep, I knew it. I knew it. When the damage counters are behind the cards, you know. All right, wow, exactly what I needed, PDCGL. Thank you. Flood, I want to snog you like we're in Harry Potter and you're Cho Chang and I'm Harry Potter. Because you gave me money. That's why. No other reason. All right, so if we go for a Hippo... Because I'm taking 2 prizes this turn. So yeah, maybe we just go for Monkey Dory. Because I'm taking 2 prizes this turn. Yeah, we have to... No, I think we have to Iono. I have to Iono simply because I need to get a Reversal Energy. Or a Darkness Energy at the very least. We got Reversal, that's great. Okay. And then there's Pokepad, because we want to shuffle the deck. Because everything good is on the bottom of my deck. And yeah, let's get a Hippowdon. Always have been, Leah. Always have been. Okay, so let's go. I guess you get the Vengeful Punch. Geez, yeah. I guess, yeah, we just go for the Super Sandstorm, knock out the Monkey Dory in the back, knock out the Yveltal, knock out my own Frostlass, which I forgot gets damaged because it hurts your own Pokemon. So yeah, this is actually a terrible matchup for us. No, I'm Harry Potter. I'm Harry Potter, you're Cho Chang. You know, when I kiss you, you're gonna cry, okay? When we kiss for the first time, Flood, you're gonna cry. Watch them get another Monkey Dory. All right, well, there's the darkness energy we've been waiting for. I'm still not convinced that 3 Monkey Dory is correct here, but you want to have 2 in play. Usually, yes. Yeah, I think, what was it, the books or the movies where, how was it? It was wet. Wet? Yeah, she was crying. Oh, that bad, were ya? And it's like, yeah, that's just a great exchange in the Harry Potter fandom. That was the film? Okay. I'm sure the books had something funny too in it. All right, so yes, this is going to be a problem because I beat myself off here. Oh my god, more Turbo Energize. More freaking Turbo Energize. What, I make women cry when I kiss them? Is that my new bio? Yeah, this is what happens. This is what happens when women kiss me. Oh my goodness. Okay, so they're going to bring up a Frostlass. That's unfortunate. Because I got nothing going on. Chuck Johnson? Okay, so they have a Psyduck. The Psyduck is also, they're playing this very smart because they know that the Psyduck's going to get knocked out. So they're actually being very intelligent here. But I'm probably going to get double Monkey Dory at some point, and they only have the one. All right, so they have this guy, but I have my balls. My balls are full here. You can't do anything when my balls are full. All right, so we can't take a knockout. It's very important that we do not take a knockout. That is also very bad. And yeah, we'll go Adrenabrain. I'm going to have to knock out a Mega Absol if I want to win this game. So I think we go for this one, right? Because I can counter catcher and bring it into the active. Right, so the strategy is to not lose. And Lena, thank you. Again, congratulations on making day 2. Hopefully it is the first of many, and when you get on stream, you will, and you win on stream, you will fart. And you will push out the hardest fart, just like all the female avatars in PDCGL, and when they get mad at you, you can say, well, if you didn't like that, why did you put it in your own game? Oh, crap. Or you can jump up and down for joy. I think it'd actually be more disrespectful if you jumped up and down after you won and said, a good player can play bad decks, so that means you suck. You know, a good player can make a bad deck good, or whatever the hell the saying is. Well, I think we're playing a supporter. Unfortunately, Unfair Stamp won't be activated. It looks like the Mega Absol is ready to go. Yeah, there you go. Basically just stunt on them. Just completely stunt on them. And now we're gonna let you down. That's the strat, but unfortunately they did the thing. All right, so the good news is we'll be losing, because that's good. So yeah, we have to start hitting the... Okay, I thought they had the perfect strategy of not doing anything. If they're going for a Latias, that actually might be smart here, because... Yeah, okay, that's very smart. They got the Latias, so now they win. Unless I have a card that could really help us out. Unless there's a card that I could attack with. And wait, did they just retreat into... Wait, what? Wait, why wouldn't... What? Yeah, that's... I don't think they realized that. I would have clued into it eventually. All right, am I out of all my air balloon? I should have an air balloon. I'm gonna check the deck first with Artisan, because I know what I'm doing. Wow, just all my supporters. So we're gonna see if air balloon's in the deck, because if it is, we win. And it turns out I'm just the goat here. All right, so there's air balloon. So I'm pretty sure that's just GG, right? Nah, we don't need to do that. I'm the smartest. And wow, I just took like 5 prizes, by the way. Yeah, they had the perfect strategy. Let the Psyduck and Monkey Dory get knocked out. I go down to 1 prize. When I'm at 1 prize, I can't use Reversal Energy. I can't use Counter Catcher. And then just attack with their Absol to win. And Leah, if only there was a... They did 40 damage that entire game. We're about to hit Ultra Lead, by the way. If we win the next game, we perfectly hit... Sorry, Master Lead. Arceus, whatever the hell it's called. No, I'm good enough. I don't even need any... I don't need your charity. The only charity I need in my life is at the strip club. Yeah, you can't believe how disheartening it is to see that your #1 tweet of all time is the Pokemon Company just made a 6-7 joke in their Perfect Order pre-release article. Ha ha ha. And then it dethrones the Mahone tweet, which is my favorite tweet of all time. Yeah, well, there's a reason. Oh my god, I never start Uxie. Wait, this isn't a Uxie deck. This is a Frostlass build. That would explain why I never start the Uxie, is because I'm not playing that version. They have a Repel. So yeah, this is like the funny thing is that there's about 4 or 5 decks in Japan that have unironically used this card and placed top 16 in tournaments. And I know it's not Mahone, it's based off of a Japanese content creator. Oh my god, it's Monkey Dory again. And they have a Repel. Yeah, just pay for it. But I think it's probably penetrated the Pokemon TCG sphere. All right, well, let me save that. All right. Stupid Grimmsnarl, of course. So let's go, I guess, Pokepad for Monkey Dory, because we have the Monkey Dory Darkness Energy combo, so when you have it, you take it. Right? It's when you see some bare toes right in front of you, you don't hesitate, you take them. All right, then we go Vengeful Punch on the Hippo, Iono, and see what happens. And Al, you're welcome. I'm glad it worked out. This is not great. Okay, so if they're playing Grimmsnarl, then I don't think I have to do anything. Right? If they're just playing Grimmsnarl, I think we do nothing. Right? I think that's the way to go. And then there you go. This is actually a standard legal card in Japan that is not Andrew Mahone as much as you want it to be. It's a Japanese content creator that just so happens to look exactly like Andrew Mahone in the artist depiction. I'm just so sad that, oh, they're playing a spread deck. They're spreading cheats. They're spreading more cheats than me today. So they're playing, oh wait, no, there's no way this is a Mega Frostlass, like a straight Mega Frostlass. That's the spread Frostmoth. This is gonna require all of my thinking. And FM Boss damn straight. So remember, they do 20 and put me to sleep, which is a bit of a problem, but we should be able to figure it out here. All right, let's go Fartazon for a, do I go for a Badoo? I think it's just Badoo territory because I already attached an energy, so yeah, we'll just go for Badoo. It's realistically going to require a ton of math if I want to win this one, with which I'm not excited about. And I mean, if they trap the Hippowdon, that's fine. You know, they're probably going to have a way to do it, but they can't knock out my Badoo next turn. There is nothing they can do. All they can really do is Monkey Dory to my Badoo once and then suck my butt, which will probably feel pretty good. The problem is that I have to go behind on prizes if I want to win this game. And their deck is not designed to make that happen. So I have to do math here, but I can essentially wipe their entire butt. There is no fighting energy. You're not supposed to be winning with this deck. You're not supposed to face another stupid spread deck. Only one person is supposed to be spreading cheeks at a time. And if you're wondering about the pre-release promos, They were officially revealed today. I mean, I already showed them off in yesterday's video. But Superior, believe it or not, this will be the best pre-release promo of the 4. It's Superior, Barbarical, Tyrantrum, and Doublade, and it'll be the worst competitively. It's kind of funny. It's the best one from a pre-release standpoint and the worst one competitively, because they revealed in the kit that there will be Forest of Vitality, and there should be Rose's Encouragement as well. So even if you face someone who rolls up like, oh, I pulled a Mega, I pulled, a Mega Zygarde. If you face Mega Zygarde, someone who built Mega Zygarde and 39 energy, you win. Just play Superior, you win. And yes, we are currently crossing all of our toes that there's Pokepad included in the kit because the cost of Pokepad needs to go down, and that's about the only way. And they also revealed that Drayton and Petrol will be in the Tyrantrum kit, which is highly unfortunate. It is highly, highly unfortunate because those are not great cards, but they kind of need to be used to make it work. So the good news is that there's going to be no Badoo in the pre-releases, so you can get your fossils down easily. The problem is that fossils aren't basics, so that's going to present quite a few problems. Why not Hilda? Because you need to be able to find the fossils. The fossils are trainer cards. Drayton and Petrol find your trainer cards. Okay, so here we go. Again, we have to be very careful not to be too good. Yeah, you need Petrol and Drayton, because Drayton is looked at the top 7, get a Pokemon and a trainer, which is fine. All right, so we Adrenabrain. I want to just spread them like cheeks. That's all we do. We just spread them like cheeks because I need somebody to get knocked out at some point. Should I try to masterfully bait them? I feel like I should try to masterfully bait them here, even though I don't know if it's the correct call. Press 1 if I should masterfully bait my opponent. Yeah, so I think we're gonna... Yeah, okay, I didn't... Did I even have to ask? I always enjoy it when a brand new chatter types 1 just to agree with something weird that I said. Yeah, Barbarical could have been great with Raging and Rocking, and that leads me to my next point. This kind of survives post-rotation because of Barbarical. So we lose Reversal Energy, which means you can't really pair it with Frostlass and Munkidori and all those fun things. But it does get Barbarical, which is just, amazing energy acceleration. Where the hell is it? There it is. So Barbarical, just accelerate a fighting energy from hand once per turn per Barbarical, which is amazing, and this is really bad. Okay, so we are in the danger zone now, but the good news is they chill my Wang twice, and they take 2 prizes, which is terrible for them. The bad news is that Super Sandstorm is also going to knock out my own Pokemon. The bad news is that Super Sand... Ooh, I told you, mind games. You play mind games and you win. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. Okay, no, this is fine. They still have to do the thing. So they still take a prize, which is really bad for them. And I think I can wait a turn, right? I can wait a turn. If we flip tails here, I think we're okay. We flipped heads. Okay, that's GG's. And FM boss, damn straight. You know I'm building that. You know I'm building Zygarde Barbarical. All right, so we go Artisan. Wait, do I have a full butt wipe? Do I? I think I do. I think I might be close. I might be close to it. I don't know if I exactly have it, but I should be close to it. 34 months. You've almost been here for 3 years, Gardus. That's kind of crazy. All right, so 1, 2, 3. And then we definitely want to bring up the Munkidori, because that is like the only threat here. So we bring up the monkey. And I need to spare my Munkidori. So let's try to go for a full butt wipe here. And yeah, we'll go for the Frostmoth. I will energy switch from this Munkidori to this Munkidori. I think I want to, I mean, I can fully heal the Badoo. So I think that's what I want to Badoo, is fully heal the Badoo so it doesn't get knocked out. No, because then I don't know. I'm in a sticky bit of a sticky situation here. I may have done the math improperly. Don't judge me. I may have done the math slightly incorrectly. Don't worry about it. All right, so we go reversal energy on you, hard retreat the reversal, and we go up with the Hippowdon, and then we Iono. So I'm just a night stretcher away from winning the game. And yeah, Amara's not very good. Amara is not great. Okay, so we open up a bench spot, which is good. Like, I knew it wasn't going to be a full butt wipe, but like, look at how much we did. Look at how much we did. We knocked out our own Badoo, which is good because it opens up a bench spot for another snow runt, or it opens up a bench spot for something. I am currently winning, which is bad. But we got the night stretcher, so we're currently in a very good spot. Limiting the Frostlass in this matchup is very important because I would knock out my own Monkey Dory. So if they evolve this into a Frostlass, we're still okay, right? Because these would be at 100. Yeah, if they get a monkey and an energy, then we're screwed. Crap. But, okay, they currently don't have the energy, and also, you know, their Frostmoth, their Maractus, and their Snom are very heavily damaged. And, like, I also have a pretty decent hand for next turn. And if they take... No. 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 You are not... No. You are... What are you doing? Why? I mean, not that. The Larry Skill. Well, I'll play this for about 2 hours, so I wouldn't get too excited for Onyx. Lone Star, the best card is Meowth. So I'll do my top 10 probably on Friday for a perfect order. It's kind of going to be like, I'll do a perfect order video, I'll do the Chaos Rising video, then I'll do perfect order video, then I'll do a Chaos Rising video. It's really dumb. It's a little late for the Glalie, I think. All right, so they have the monkey. I may have to let a monkey get spanked here. Right, so they have a Glalie. If I let a monkey get spanked, that's really good. So remember, Larry Skill is Pokemon Energy supporter, right? Oh, it's basic energy? Wow, this is so bad. Jagbomb, I already made that joke last stream or the stream before where there's Chaos Rising in my pants. And yeah, the fact that top 10 is more than 10% of the set is pathetic. Telepath energy. So Telepath is, so it's Meowth number 1, Telepath 2, Barbaracle 3, and then just a whole bunch of random stuff. So like it's very close, but I will be able to make a top 10. And move damage to the Snow Runt and I win. But I'm winning, so I can't attack with a Hippowdon. Okay, so that Hippowdon is knocked out. This Monkey Dory will get knocked out. So yeah, I think we'll be okay. Because the Hippowdon is hopefully going to wake up when I need it to. Yeah, we definitely need a monkey. So I think we let this one get knocked out, right? Or no, we heal it. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. But okay, so this, oh no, this Maractus is going to get knocked out as well. So wait, if I knock out their Monkey Dory... Oh, geez. Okay, chill, bro. Chill for a second. Be chilly for a second here. Okay, and then we'll waste the Poffin, and yeah, we'll just waste everything. Okay, so I should... Hang on, what's left in my deck? Should I... Yeah, we should definitely just go get the monkey, because I could spank the monkey and still win the game. So we go Night Stretcher for my monkey. And put that down. Okay, so if I go for Iono, that's bad. So we're going to go for a Lilies. Mega Frostlass in hand? I don't care about that. Because we got triple Monkey Dory, and we're going to stamp him. Wait. Oh, no, I can't retreat. I can't retreat, but that's game, right? Because it's one. Is that game? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. We got to do the math here because I don't have an attack. There you go. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Okay. So we do. I have to do this perfectly. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And then, okay, well, that's knocked out. See, I told you I could do math. And Lone Star, is this the line to getting your monkey spanked by Trust Your Pilot? There's no need to line up. You just show up. You know, I'm not the stepdad. I'm the dad who stepped up. So I don't know what people are playing today. They're just playing like they're playing Hippowdon without the Hippowdon. I don't understand. What's a Hippowdon deck without a Hippowdon? So I am the best cheat spreader on PDCGL. Hippowdon is the best spread deck. I did math perfectly. I snorted all that math, and I am just so hyped up right now. This is the best spread deck. Obviously, that's not the perfect representation of what you want to do. You want to just beat off EX decks, but you can also beat off other spread decks. So I'm not, you know, forcing myself to make gameplay videos on YouTube this month. It's just if it happens, it happens. All right, so that was that just the straight Frost last one? So we'll switch to the Ting Lu build because the Yuxi one's the best. Yeah, that was just the straight Frost last one. So I'm just kind of boring, but shows my math prowess. My math prowess. Oh, we're in Arceus League, by the way. We are now in Master League. Yeah, I guess I should screenshot this for when I do my new players video and how to get free stuff. I'm sure they'll change it, but let me just quickly. Okay, don't be gross, Mark. Don't be gross. Okay, so we'll collect those rewards. I was masterfully spreading those cheats, damn straight. And that's our third win, by the way. All right, so we switched to the Ting Lu build because the Yuxi one's the best. And we're 3-0. And I got to put that ranking on screen as well now. So yeah, we'll get rid of image. I got to shrink this like it was in the pool. There we go. And what's the fourth? Oh, Doublade. So Doublade will have Ignition Energy and Full Metal Lab, which I think is terrible. Right? I think Full Metal Lab and Ignition Energy for this deck is just not good. There should have been something better. Like, there better be Counter Gain or something in there. So they are playing Toad, Skrull, Frostlass, Arboliva. Ruh-roh, righty? Wait, what's going on my computer? Why is there so much random stuff happening on the desktop audio there for a second? Oh, goody! Guess what we only play one of? All right, well, let's get that tweet on screen so you can all appreciate it in all its glory hole. In all its whole glory. God, it's gaining like 100 likes an hour. I would have rather started the Ursaluna. All right, 6-7 tweet. That's what this is called, 6-7 tweet. Yeah, and remember, somebody was kind of shocked when I said it, but yeah, there's no limits. Oh, this is good. There's no limits. There is no limits in your pre-release deck, so if you get 7 Aegislash, you can play 7 Aegislash. Well, this is definitely an Arven turn 1 situation. Now, what you have to remember is that I'm not playing the kind of deck you think that I'm playing. I don't have a Badoo. There's no Poffin because all of your dudes have a lot of stuff in them. So we didn't get any energy. We didn't really get anything. So honestly, I think it's just a Hippopotas. Right, because if they decide to knock out the, I'll put the air balloon on the Fez just in case. Actually, do I retreat? No, they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. No, because they're playing. I think they're playing Fortress Kangaskhan with our Balava in here for some reason. But Acerola's Premonition only protects you against EXs. But yes, there's my new biggest tweet of all time. It's literally gaining 100 likes per hour or so at this point. Nearly 50,000 views, all because I said, hey, 6-7 joke, ha ha ha. God, but yes, there's no limits for pre-release decks unless it's like an ace spec or something. But there's no limit, so if you get 50 million Hone Edge, you can play 50 million Hone Edge. And this is the second game in a row where playing a spread deck that beats you off from behind is a bad idea. Because they're giving me prizes. I'm already Twitter famous, baby. You know I have more followers on Twitter than I do on Twitch, which is kind of insane. I have about I have about 200 more followers on Twitter than I do on Twitch, which makes 0 sense, but it just goes to show you how easy it is to masterfully bait people on. Don't do that. All right, flip tails, flip tails, flip tails. Oh, good. Oh, okay, all right. You could chill a little bit there, bro. So I have to Night Stretcher for the Fez back. And then I guess I Iono, because I don't want them to have a freaking 11-card hand. Ooh, there's a Town Store. Okay. All right, so we have to go for the Fez back. And then Town Store for a Vengeful Punch. And we really have to get we don't even need a reversal energy this turn, but push down could actually be kind of decent. Push down could be okay. Right, I am okay living in a push down world here. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so let's play with the Dong. We're gonna go get the, I guess just Solrock Lunatone just to draw as many cards as possible. Because I do have the baby Ursaluna. I'm personally on team 1 Ursaluna in this deck, but it's kind of like you spread a couple times, you clap some cheeks, you make a little love, and then you generally just get down tonight. And that's all it really is. Yeah, push down on your feelings. Okay, so let's push down for 20, because that does kind of help a little bit. Okay, that one was good, Clan Burglar. That one was good. Keep that up. Yeah, that's a good play on words. They are playing Clavel. They are playing Clavel, and they got one Pokemon. I feel like there's a card you could be playing that's better than Clavel. There you go. Even a broken cock is points in the right direction twice a day. And my sense of humor is anything that a boomer would find funny. So being neglectful to your wife, putting your wife down, saying your wife's cooking is bad, just boomer humor. Anything that has to do with making fun of someone's mental health, and mental problems, like in The Big Bang Theory with Sheldon, which they do all the time, hilarious. I find that amazing. Ninja, you walked into the best stream, and then we get the stupid reversal energy. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, so we go Town Store first, just to thin somebody out of the deck. Great de-evolution. All right, so I think we go Fez first, because we're going to get everything we need. We actually did. We're actually knocking out the Kangaskhan, which is amazeballs. I'm going to be 4-0, by the way. Trust Your Pilot's about to be 4-0 in this matchup. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And let's go. We don't want Fartazon. All right, we gotta put that there. So this card is going to be very good post-rotation. Don't forget, we have Barbaracle. You don't even need Barbaracle, but we have Barbaracle post-rotation to make this work. And I definitely won't. Oh, we have a Precious Trolley in the deck. That would explain. So remember how I played Arven turn 1 to go get a Buddy Buddy Poffin and there wasn't a Buddy Buddy Poffin? There was supposed to be a Precious Trolley in the deck. So there was supposed to be one of those cards in the deck that helps you get basics. I just couldn't remember at the time what it was. And of course, PDCGL prized it, you know, the one card that I needed, but I'm just that good. So the Barbarical, again, you don't need it, but Stone Arms, you hammer in with your Stone Arms. It's really strong. You know, there's not too many decks that use it right away. It's literally just the Baby Okidogi, and then you play it with the Baby Ursaluna, because the Baby Ursaluna is just so good. Because you put like 30 damage on somebody, you're doing 190. You can basically one-shot a Pheasantipity. Yeah, there we go. Easy wins. Oh, I got my right arm is much stronger than my left arm. I don't know why though. All right, 15-12. We're 4-0. See, I told you spread decks are great. That just means they thought you could take a joke. Exactly, yes, because I draw so many cards. That must be it. Back when I was in high school, we watched things on VHS. Oh, this is the second time! This is the second freaking time we've started Fez and nothing else. I've played this deck twice. We've started Fez both times and nothing else. What the hell? And it's the same deck again. And it's the exact same. It's the exact same. Okay, this is the Arbalova. This is for the wins deck that he took from the second place in Japan. This isn't the Kangaskhan Fortress one, but it's literally the one again. And kilometers, that would be worth a lot of money if Disney Plus didn't exist. And Clan Burglar, you'd think so. You'd think so, but no, VHSs. A smart person would assume that this isn't the second of 2 games where I've started the Fez and nothing else, but it is. This is the second of 2 games where I've started Fez and nothing else. All right, so we go for the Lunatone Solrock combo right away. And the reason you do that is because I could draw into like an Arven and then get my Precious Trolley. Because I would really like to use the Ting-Lu this turn. The question is, do I play with my Dong? If I play with... Actually, no, I should have saved the Artisan to get like a Tatsugiri or something. But let's go... Let's get the Ting-Lu just in case. And then we Lunar Cycle for 3. That was somewhat successful. All right, then we go for Air Balloon. Actually, I don't need the Precious Trolley. I'd rather have the Earthen Vessel, right? Yeah, I was like, we should go for Precious Trolley. No, I just want the Earthen Vessel. So we go Ting-Lu, Air Balloon. I have to assume that they're going to give me stadiums, right? So the whole thing with Ting-Lu is that it discards a stadium when it attacks, which is, you know, not the greatest thing in the world. But I have to be under the assumption that they're going to put Force of Vitality into play at some point, especially now that it's, you know, a ground crasher away from getting knocked out. The problem is that, okay, this is great, but it's also kind of bad. VHS is like a Betamax, but better. Okay, so they're using Precious Trolley. The problem with the Hippowdon is that it only hits Pokemon that have a damage counter on them. So I theoretically should not have attacked with Ting-Lu there. As I was doing it, I was like, oh wait, I shouldn't have done that. I should have attacked with Solrock and then saved the Ting-Lu for when they eventually play Precious Trolley. Yeah, the Power Rangers movie was great. If you, because back then our expectations were very low. Just like my women's expectations with me. That's the first thing I tell them. You know, usually people on Tinder say, hey baby, what's up? I say, Keep your expectations low and you won't be disappointed. All right, so I should have definitely saved the Ting Lu, but we're going to win this game because their Teal Mask Ogerpon is already damaged and it has a built-in bench barrier. Oh, this is amazing. My balls, this is amaze balls, as the kids would say. All right, so step 1, Artisan for a Hippopotas. And there we go. And the order of this operations is very important because then we go get rid of the basic fighting. Ooh. Hang on. No, I think we still go for Lana's Aid. Right, I still think we just go for Lana's Aid here, prep myself for next turn. The question is, do I put the Ursa Luna down? I think it's a little too early for that. I think we just go, we have all the spreading, the cheeks have been spread, the die has been cast. They are in a net negative situation. The Arbalova is not a problem for us because it can only do 120 damage. I'm currently just hoping they knock out this Ting Lu. But if they knock out the Fez, that's great. And see, remember, trust your pilot, expert gamer, master lead gamer here, Arceus lead, Arceus tier gamer. He knew they'd be putting a Force of Vitality down. But even if they don't, I mean, they're knocking out the Ting Lu, so it's not a big deal. The question then becomes, what the hell do I do? Because if I can just get a Hippowdon, I just bosses the Kangaskhan and they concede. Because I bosses the Kangaskhan, and that's game. Actually, if I get... Oh my god! You're about to see the craziest thing you've ever seen. Oh god! Oh god! Okay, no, this is... Oh god! My screen, I can't even... I have to hang on, I have to wipe my screen clean here. My screen is a little dirty. Okay. Look at what just happened. That was a mass... This is why Hippowdon is the best spread deck. Okay. All right. I didn't even Lunatone. I didn't even Pheasantipity. We just took a 6-prize turn, and I didn't even have to work for it because I put in all the work beforehand. Like when you message someone on Twitter and say, hey, you're not very attractive, so we'd go perfect together, and then you just win. And Masturbator-san, thank you. I appreciate it. I will definitely upload a YouTube short because I don't think I've ever uploaded a YouTube short about that. About like taking 6 prizes at once. All right, and then YouTube short at what time was it? Like an hour in? At 1 hour, taking all 6 prizes at once. There we go. 101 in. Thank you. Yes, I'll put 101. Thank you. And yeah, hey, I'm standing. If you're standing, type I'm fully erect right now. If you're standing up after that one because you just couldn't sit down, just type I'm fully erect and we will all know what you mean. And yes, thank you. Yes, definitely clipping it. Definitely gonna upload a YouTube short because that's what they tell you to do in like YouTube masterclasses is, hey, you don't need to work on original content. Just clip stuff from your stream and upload that and it's great. All right, so we'll start the Hippo. This is not a great start, but you know, we'll take it. Ooh, they're playing something. And Never Don't Be Down. Yeah, I've loved Hippowdon for a long time. I am disappointed that we're losing Reversal Energy because, like, again, it does technically survive because of Barbarical, but, like, it doesn't really. Like, you could put, like, a 1-1 or a 2-2 line and just fill it up with, like, an Ursaluna, but I think the Okidogi is just better. And unfortunately, I don't think I can win this matchup because I'm not playing Frostlass in this build. Well, the issue is that, you know, you have to devote more resources, right? Instead of just attaching a reversal and calling it a day. Okay, that's fine. Instead of just attaching a reversal and calling it a day, you have to get 2 Barbarical down or 1 in a counter gain and an attach. So I have a feeling this will be our first loss of the day, unfortunately. But we can trolley. We can trolley ollie. Wow, I prize like everything. All right, so let's go get you. And what do I got in my hand? Absolutely nothing? Great. What do I have in my hand? Nothing. Awesome. Okay, so what's the exact wording? And is damaged by an attack. Okay, that's good. Because I'm not going to be damaging it by an attack. I'm just going to be moving it to the bench. Yeah, you'd have to, but the problem is that like the Okie Dogie is just better. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see like a 1-1 or a 2-2 line in certain Okie Dogie Ursaluna decks. Because this card is great. The Okie Dogie is, what is it, 170 for a fighting and a prism, which is also just really strong. So I'm very excited. I am very, very excited about the future of Hippowdon, and I just wish we still had reversal, because so many just stage 1 and stage 2 road decks are screwed over by this. All right, so we go Vengeful Punch. No. We go Town Store. We go Town Store on the active. And then Air Balloon. I'm going to put a Vengeful Punch on you, because I think we're retreating no matter what. And Bushido Blade. Great PS1 game. All right. And I think I play with my dong. No, we don't play with our dong. That's bad. Let that be a lesson. Never play with your dong unless your opponent is ready to go. Okay. Yeah, Okie Dogie is actually a tier 1 deck, unfortunately. I got some bad news. Okie Dogie is actually a tier 1 deck. Okay, actually, I think that was wrong because I'm an idiot and I forgot about the Terra thing. I just got too excited that I had it. But I don't think I can win this matchup. Well, this one has a 4 retreat cost, so the cool thing is you can play Heavy Baton, because I don't think Heavy Baton rotates. So you can play Heavy Baton post-rotation, which is going to help. It's just, yeah, I mean, it does have a 4 retreat cost, but the Hippo with a 3 retreat cost is also kind of rough. All right, well, let us go for Counter Catcher and De-Evolution. And yeah, we actually want this to be Tails because I'd like to get knocked out here. Of course it's not Tails. I want the Tainlu to get knocked out because then it'll activate Vengeful Punch and it will activate Reversal Energy. And Bushido, hey, terrible timing because I'm going to start streaming on YouTube very soon. Not on the main channel, but on the VODs channel. Just to... Oh, okay, this could actually really work out. Please put it on the active. They took the bait. See, I'm a master baiter. I keep telling you. People don't know what to do when I start masterfully baiting in front of them. Okay, so this is rough. I think I have to bring up the Cornerstone Mask Ogre Pawn. Huh. So we have to go... Yeah, that goes there. I have to bring up the Cornerstone Mask Ogre Pawn. I think... I don't know. This is really tough. I have 4 energy in the discard pile. That's interesting. Okay, so let's go. Let's Pheasantipity first, because I don't think I'm playing INO this turn. That's exactly what I needed. I needed a Monkey Dory. So we go for the monkey. The one time we need the Monkey Dory. The one time the Monkey Dory needs to... Literally the one time I actually needed the stupid card and it doesn't show up. The one time you put a Darkness Energy and a Monkey Dory in the deck for this exact situation, guess what happens? Your cheeks get clapped. And not in a fun way. All right, so let's Lunar Cycle. I don't know why I lunar cycled, but we're doing it anyway. All right, so let's get that and that, because we might get a Monkey Dory at some point, right? And then we will attack with this guy. Super Sandstorm. All right, this is great. Right? Because they have to make a decision. Do I save the Cornerstone Masked Ogerpon or do I save the Monkey Dory? Yeah, that's what's going on in my head right now. Oh, God, no, you're banned. You're unmodded again. Oh, they got another Monkey Dory. See, if only I had one of those. Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. Okay, they still kind of have to make a decision, right? Oh, they just punched themselves in the balls. They still, I think that just cost them the game, right? Because I just knocked them out with Solrock now. Because even if they heal 30 damage, they took a huge risk, and it was not worth it at all. That was not worth the risk at all. The risk is that you put your Ogerpon in KO range of Solrock even with that. And Clambart, don't worry, they're all empty threats. All right, so then we go up with Fez again. Again, we're not going to use Iono. Though maybe I should use Iono in this situation, because I'm about to take a bunch of prizes. Ooh, that's amazing. Okay, so we'll go Night Stretcher for Hippowdon, because we're still losing, which is good. It's always nice when you get beaten off. And, I mean, I guess I have the Ursa Luna now, so I may as well do it. Right? May as well just get it powered up while I have it. And, yeah, we have the Flip the Script. Tis a Hilda. Tis the hill I'm willing to die on. All right, so... yeah, I guess we just end turn. And then we'll go Hilda for Reversal Hippowdon. Because I'm not quite sure I have a way to win this game. Like, they're going to have a lone Monkey Dory. But I don't have a way of knocking it out. So maybe I should have attached a Fighting Energy to the Hippowdon. Actually, yeah, that would have probably been smarter, attaching the Fighting to the Hippowdon. Because then I could, you know, ram them. I know it's only 30 damage, but I could have at least rammed. And we didn't get the Monkey Dory, by the way. And they put a Pheasantipity down, so that's pretty cool. But Mr. Bushido, you're welcome. Thank you for watching. I'll be doing a new one. But yeah, just make sure you redeem these codes. Because one of these codes, the first code expires on Thursday morning. And it's the best code they've ever given us. So make sure you redeem it. But I'll be doing a new player's guide video. It'll probably just be quick and dirty the way I like it. That'll be probably... I mean, maybe the final Sunday of the month if I can swing it like my neighbor's wife. Because, you know, I'll be deep in the throes of Perfect Order, but I should be able to do a new player's guide. It just depends how much work I'm willing to put into it. Because remember, since last year, they've changed a lot of things. They nerfed the credit gain, so it's really just go get the Shadow Rider and Ice Rider decks, and then Celebrations only. And there's no reason to do anything else, because it's so bad. And Ultra Beast Kingdom, welcome in. Oh, wait, is this... wait, they're taking the bait. Why is everyone letting me masterfully bait them today? Yeah, but I'm playing with the Hippo. I'm gonna Hippowdon them. Yeah, this is so weird. I've faced like 5 Monkey Dory decks today. I faced like multiple semi-mirror matchups. It's very strange. All right, so let's go get a Hippo, Zippo, and Flippo. All right. So I think it's Ting-Lu down, and that's going to go there. I still have a Flip the Script. This deck is working so well. It's great. And I've set up knockouts on everybody. Well, we don't want to put the Battle Cage. Actually, do I want to put the... no, because we want to save the Battle Cage. Because don't forget that bad things are about to happen. They're going to use the Monkey Dory probably. All right. Ground Crasher. And Mr. Bushido, there's not much that's going to be in it. It's just going to basically just be quick, highlights of like, hey, if you're new, you know, check out my stream as a shameless plug because I always give away free codes there of the ones they give us. And then just buy the Shadow Rider and Ice Rider, upgrade the free decks. And remember, there's going to be 2 free decks on the Perfect Order Battle Pass, plus 8 free decks for all of 2026. One's a hippo, the other's a little lighter. Okay. So it's going to be, you know, pretty much just a repeat of last year, but I'm going to be nice in the video. That's the thing I have to remember, is that I have to be welcoming to new players, because obviously there's something wrong in their brains that causes them to play PDCGL. So I have to be nice. I can't be my usual pilot self. I have to be like, hey, this is just what you do. Just, I'm going to ease you in. I'm going to ease it in. I'm going to lube myself up and ease myself in. And then they watch me on Twitch and they're like, why did I ever watch this person in the first place? So I'll just be like, you know, just get the decks, get the free decks, upgrade the free decks, buy the league battle decks, finish your battle pass, because everything's free. You know, this game is, you get what you pay for, but it's very generous. It's very degenerous like Ellen. Okay, so in this situation, I just Hippowdon, right? No, I can't Hippowdon because this does 140, not one. Oh, it does 150. I thought I did 140. All right, well, they have lost themselves the game here. And I guess I put Battle Cage down just so they can't do anything freaky. They can't have a freak off here. But I am taking a knockout. Huh. No, I still think an Ino is the right play. I still think I have to use the Ino. Because I'm knocking out their Ursaluna. They don't have a counter strategy right now, and I have card advantage. I have bigly card advantage. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to Hippowdon. We're going to be tied on prizes, which is a little... We're going to be tied on prizes, which I'm not excited about. And Mr. Bushido, thank you. And Aziz Ansari, it'll be in the description of the YouTube video. At this rate, I just need one more game for the YouTube video. And that'll be the UC build that we'll play next. But actually, no, we'll play one more with this list because it's been going so well. Then we'll play the... Really? Is that really necessary? All right, so we get rid of the Lunatone, this, and I guess the Gong. Just because this is pre-rotation month. It's going to be 12 streams, all focused on things that are not really going to exist next month because of rotation, and Hippowdon is losing reversal energy. I will still play this post-rotation, because Barbarical, you know, we've, you know, never going to let me down, and we've been masterfully beating each other, passing each other. I don't know. I was trying to make a joke. And Super Smash Kart? Maybe. Maybe. It's kind of just a Azumarill EX, but Azumarill EX is better. And Default of Rivia, the last time I played Wug Trio, I had about a 30% heads rate. So probably not. The heads rate was just not there. All right, so I think I just have to start attaching fighting energy to the Hippowdon and then going from there, I guess, right? Right, it's just attach fighting. Because, oh god, that both allows me to attack, and if I keep attaching fighting, then I can retreat if I need to, so this just puts me in a great position. And, well, as long as it's not 0, it'll be better than your high school heads rate. Boom! God, well, actually, no, if you're Gerald of Rivia, then you're actually doing pretty well. You know, I didn't know that there was going to be so many different options for lovemaking, so I mated with Kira. And then I realized, oh, there's Yennefer and the other one. Okay, so it looks like they're taking the bait again. Right? It looks like they're taking the bait again, and they're doing the thing. All right, so I am just going to wait. I'm not going to do anything because we have the knockout potentially. Actually, if I go for Arven and I get de-evolution and Night Stretcher, that's good. Oh, right, I can use Super Sandstorm. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot that Super Sandstorm... Man, I'm dumb. Again, it's great being dumb because then you get surprised all the time. All right, so we've basically forced them into a situation where they have to do something. Because if they don't knock out my Hippowdon, we can win on a coin flip next turn. Because they're just like, wait, how did Pilot try to Darude Sandstorm for me? And Super Smash Card, it just really depends how everything goes. And Lil Tone, why would I play Team Rocket Sonchkro? That's literally a top 10 deck post rotation. I'm going to save that for rotation. All right. Hey, yeah, they weren't really in a position where they could do anything. Yeah, I'll be playing it post rotation, but I won't be playing it pre rotation. And that's a GG. Yeah, Ascended Heroes was, what was it, 130 brand new cards? You couldn't even wait for me to beat you off. It was 130 new cards and then I think 90 reprints, which is obviously a lot, but not the most we've ever had. Big boy man thing. That's what my wife calls me. I don't know. That's what my wife calls me? Yeah, you just play it with Shinotic and then like Crispin and stuff, but I don't know. It's the Jinx is just right. There's a lot of decks. Like I have an embarrassment of riches. Like there's more decks to play over these 12 days than there is less decks to play over these 12 days. All right, so let's go Lunatone up front. We're not going to show them the Hippo. It is very important that we do not show them the Hippo. Is this seriously another Arbalova Monkey Dory deck? There was grass and there was darkness energy. This is going to be Monkey Dory Arbalova. I think it is, at least. Okay, so we can definitely waste a turn. Yeah, I mean, we don't have a supporter, so let's go. Actually, I should have. Yeah, okay. I understand that my order of operations of putting the Tatsugiri down was wrong, and I should have Lunatoned first in case I got, this exact hand, and then there was no reason to do what I'm about to do. But I believe in the heart of the cards, baby. All right, so we go Artisan. I think we hold back the Hippopotas. Right, I'm going to go for Ting Lu. We're going to hold back the Monkey Dory as well. Oh, we prize some fighting energy. That's concerning. No, Arbalova finished second in Japan. Arbalova finished second in the Japanese post-rotation 7,000 player tournament. So it's not going anywhere. Oh, they have taken the bait. I don't know how many times I have to tell you, I am a master baiter as long as this isn't a Monkey Dory. Please don't be a Monkey Dory. Just be a little olive thingy. A dollive? Smallive. Be a smallive. Don't be a... Ah, crap. Okay, so that's bad. And I kind of have to prioritize my Monkey Dory. And they have a Crispin. Okay, well, we're probably going to lose this one, but I've said that like 5 times already this stream, and we're 6-0. But I can't remember the last time I faced so many Monkey Dory decks, and all I'm doing is playing a spread deck today, and it's just Monkey Dory everywhere. So I definitely need my own Monkey Dory. There's an Area 0 underpants. Okay. Okay, so Hippopotas goes down. And then I think I Fighting Gong for this. And I mean, they only have 3 cards in hand, and I don't think they played a supporter last turn, did they? Yeah, they just played Crispin. So I'm going to take a risk and use... Wait. No, because if I get an Arvin, then we have it. I've never been so happy to see such a bad card. All right. I'm joking, Arvin. You're amazing. As the kids would say, we stan you, Arvin. We stan you, as the kids all say. And yes, I know I'm trolleying for 1, but whatever. Okay, don't judge me. So let's go get our Monkey Dory. And then Ting Lu, Ground Crasher. I think we're getting rid of their Area 0, but I'm not sure. I think PDCGO is trying to tell us that we're getting rid of their Area 0. Okay, so we can do this. We can definitely do this. They are reading card. Oh, they had a Lilies. Damn it. Okay, so they'll go for a Darkness Energy on their Monkey Dory. I believe there's an Earthen Vessel in the deck. I think. If I had to guess, I'd say there is. I'm also in an awkward situation where I... Oh, that's really good. Yes, please do that. Please. Please put an Absol into play. Oh, but just please don't attach a Darkness Energy to your Monkey Dory. What I need to have happen this turn is no Darkness Energy on the Monkey Dory. I want them to attach a Grass to the teal... Okay, well, that's great. That's perfect. They didn't even Monkey Dory. Wait, why didn't you even Monkey... You didn't even Monkey Dory. Okay, that was interesting. The fact that they didn't even Monkey Dory, I don't think they know where they are right now. Just a hunch. I don't think they know where they are. So let's go. I think we put the Vengeful Punch on the Hippopotas simply because I want to. Because I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy man thing. Because as long as I don't show them what the Hippowdon does, they might not target the Hippowdon. And that's really good. And if they don't knock out my Ting Lu, I have another battle cage ready for them. Though this will be my last battle cage, and I don't have a way of stopping their monkeys. Oh, if they use Claw of Darkness right now to look at my... Uh-oh. Okay, so they're going for the Hippopotas. That's actually perfect. Because they obviously don't know what the Hippowdon does. If they knew what the Hippowdon does, they would put the damage on somebody else. Oh, they're going for a Claw of Darkness? Okay. Get ready to see an amazing hand. And if you could see, you know, if you could see my secret camera pointed at the ground, you could see an amazing foot too. And you got your hands on some all-dress chips? Well, you haven't lived until you've tried ketchup chips. They are nowhere near as good as you think they are, but they're better than some of the chips out there. Out of all the cards you could get rid of, you got rid of my Fez. That is... Like, I guess I get it, but still. Oh my god, we got the hippo. My ex-wife showed up. Okay. And then we go... Battle Cage. We have everything. So this is just literally a Lily's... wait, is this a Lily's turn, or do I just... I think it's a Lily's turn. I think it's a Lily's turn, because maybe we can get a Darkness Energy. Or not. All right, I'm not taking a knockout, so I believe I actually go for the Hippopotas. Simply because, you know, I'm not taking a knockout. All right, let's go for Ting Lu. And don't forget that this guy does not get knocked out. So we don't want to attract any customers. Tatsudiri has literally been useless this entire game. Tatsudiri has literally done nothing this entire game. Because I've just always had supporters. And I'm really liking how this version of the deck is shaping up. There's definitely some holes. Oh, God. This is a powerful deck. Oh, I hate you so much. So there's definitely holes in this deck. But as you know, I enjoy filling holes. No. Oh, that's bad. Okay, that was really good. TQ, Clamburglar could learn some things from you. Pilot must love Gen 5, always talking about his ex-wife. All right, so I just... Wait, is that game again? Is that game again? No, we're one short. We're one short of game. But this is crazy. Do you even understand how amazing I am at Pokemon cards? Okay, we're gonna need to keep that bosses, but look at what I'm about to do here. Okay, so we attach that there. They got rid of the Arven, which was very smart of them. And I kind of hate how smart that was. So let's go no, we're gonna go Lunatone first. And then I was gonna say, because if we get a Lana's Aid, then we are so in there. We are so deep inside them. All right, so yeah, no darkness, because I can't use the counter catcher. Hippowdon does 40 to the bench, but the Mega Absol would survive, which is unfortunate. Okay, so let's go. I think we go Ursa Luna into play, right? 1, 2. I mean, I could counter catcher the Fez. I mean, if I knock out the Fez, I think knocking out the Absol is good. Yeah, because what if they have like a Wally's Compassion or something? Right, what if they have a Wally's Compassion, and this way the Teal Masked Oderpon is within range. I can bosses and knock out Fezandipity or Latias with Solrock. Like, the reason to counter catcher would be that I don't get Ino to 1, and I would have another turn of reversal energy. So there was an argument to be made that, hey, I should... Never mind. They got nothing. Yeah, I was just a Solrock away from winning or an Ursaluna away from winning. This deck, Hippowdon is easily the best spread attacker in the entire game right now. All right, we're playing the Uxie build, which I thought was going to be the #1 one. And Jagbomb, I think Kyurem is just... Like, you could include a copy, but I think Kyurem is just fine without it. All right, so we'll play the Uxie build. I'm not confident in this one because it couldn't really make up its mind. Right, it can't really decide, is it a Uxie deck? Is it a Frostlass deck? So again, it has some holes. And Kelsey, I did 10 plus. 10 plus was one of the options. Oh, nobody bet on 10 plus. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna do it. If I win 10 plus games, I'm gonna select 10 plus. And it's funny reading the Reddit and someone said, oh man, that new Crobat's looking great. And then people who are familiar with the game are like, not really. No, you know, it's actually kind of disappointing because it has way too much that it has. I always start Hippopotas Snow Runt. It is always Hippopotas Snow Runt start, and I don't know why. Okay, we win. Game's over. I win already. I am already guaranteeing a victory in this matchup. We just go for the monkey. We spank the monkey. We put the Prism Energy on it. I don't put the Hippopotas down. Honestly, I just end turn. You know, the odds of them bedewing me are very low. The odds of them doing anything meaningful this turn are quite low. Because, I mean, it could be Dragapult. It could be anything, really. Like, post-rotation, if your opponent starts a Mega Kangaskhan, you have no idea what it's going to be. Because it literally is just a draw 2 in every deck, because they just put Latias in. Oh, this is a free win. You know, I know it's 2026, and I know the deck is better, but anytime I see Zoroark and I'm spreading cheeks, I'm excited. Did they just attach to a Mega Kangaskhan? Okay. All right. Oh, God. Yeah, so if you're, I don't think I can show, oh, I can show it, I'm smart. I mean, go watch my video, but I can show it because I'm a pro streamer. Oh, hello. So the Crobat, with nighttime emissions, you can put a card on top of your deck. The problem is it has to be in the active. If you go back 7, 8 years, there was a Macargo that had the same ability, but it was a stage 1, and it didn't have to be in the active. It just put a card on top of your deck. Oh my goodness, we just top decked everything we freaking needed. This is Phantasmal Flames. And I'm going to Pokepad for a Uxie. I'm not even going to go for the one Frostlass. I'm just going to go for my Uxie, start spreading the news like they're cheeks. Because remember, they have to have a damage counter on them for Hippowdon to beat them off. Yeah, we go Vengeful Punch, Retreat, Oh, this is actually kind of concerning. This is slightly concerning, but I'm not as worried, right? Because we have the Reversal Energy Hippowdon for next turn. That just one-shots Mega Kangaskhan if they take a knockout. And if they don't take a knockout, I'm just going to bring up more painful memories, like when they were in math class and they had to fart, and they thought it would come out silent, but because of the wooden chairs, it made a really loud sound, and then everyone turned around and pointed and laughed, and even the teacher started laughing, and then you ran away crying, and that was a real painful memory. But, I mean, after years of therapy, you've completely pushed past it, right? Everything's fine. So I think Hippowdon post-rotation could still be a thing, right? Fighting is really good post-rotation. You hit Pheasantipity, you hit Meowth, you hit Kangaskhan for weakness. Clam Burglar, we don't need... TMI Clam Burglar, we don't need to know that. Yeah, the Crobat is just... Like, again, we had a card that was exactly like this ability, except better back in the day of 7 or 8 years ago, called Macargo from Lost Thunder. And it was called it was called Smooth Over. Like what I do when I run my feet over someone's tongue. I smooth over I don't know. I'm sorry. But it's just, now it's a stage 2, and it has to be in the active. And there goes my amazing hand. So just, they're making cards actively worse. And I don't know why. Oh, this is a better hand. This is a better hand. Oh my god. Okay, Clam Burglar, that was good. I love Gasoline because it makes Macargo. Fun fact, I finally watched Furiosa last night. You could say it was an Anya Taylor joy to watch it. It was an Anya Taylor joy of an experience. But no, it's kind of weird that she doesn't show up until an hour in. Like, Furiosa's in there from the beginning, but Anya Taylor Joy doesn't show up for an hour in. Overall, good movie. And I'll be rewatching Furry Road tonight. Mad Max Furry Road, it's a very different movie than what you'd expect. You know, it's my kind of movie, if you know what I mean. Okay. So everyone on their side of the field is going to have a damage counter. Because I'm going to Monkey Dory to the Reshiram. And I believe we should have another Pokepad. I'm assuming we have. I put 4 in the deck. Yeah, we should have another Pokepad. And then we go Vengeful Punch. Pokepad for Hippowdon. I don't knock anybody out, but this is amazing. Actually, yeah, I was going to say, do I take the knockout here? Because I can knock out the Mega Kangaskhan, but I probably don't want to. Like, do I just want to knock out their Monkey Dory, or do I want to knock out their Reshiram? Or do I want to bring up... No, I want to bring up the Zoroark that doesn't have any energy. I think that's the smartest play. I'm not 100% sure because I'm trying to be a little unclear of what I should actually be doing. That's perfect. Thank you. We got a perfect hand. And I can't put the Badoo down because they do have Monkey Dory and they would just knock it out. And I'm not taking a knockout. If I was taking a knockout, I'd probably put the Badoo down just to ensure I'm losing. And what do we got? We got a Badoo and a Uxie. That is fine. Super Sandstorm. And I did prize the other Frostlass. So the problem with the Uxie build is that I'm not sure who I should lean on more. I originally had just a 2-2 Hippowdon. Then I think I changed it to a 3-2. And then it's like a 2/2 Frostlass, 2 Monkey Dory, 3 Yuxi. I feel like Legacy Energy wouldn't be a bad idea, but you saw how good Unfair Stamp is, right? If they weren't playing Zoroark, they'd probably have an unplayable hand. So it's just, this version is probably my favorite. The Ting-Lu one did really well. The Monkey Dory focused one with Frostlass and no Yuxi did really well. But on paper, this one should be the best if you don't prize what you need. The problem is I always prize what I need. Like, if I didn't prize that second Frostlass, we'd be doing great. They have a freaking penny. Oh, this is giving me flashbacks. So anyone who's been on the channel long enough, they know that way back in the day, my #1 deck was Tapu Koko Flying Flip. It was a spread deck, and it was amazing. But the day that it died was the day that Zoroark GX came out and used Acerola to just put a damaged Pokemon back into your hand. And they would do that multiple times, and this is the 2026 version of it. Ace Wayne, do you want, yes, you want Shaman. You absolutely want Shaman, and you absolutely want to have, what's the other thing? Psyduck, but you can't really play them because of Frostlass. Ooh, they made an oopsie. All right, so we are golden. There's another Hippo. I think we put it down, even though I'm taking a bunch of prizes. Okay, so I think if we get a counter catcher, it doesn't matter. I was going to say, if we get a counter catcher, I think I don't care. All right, let's take the 3. The question is, where do I put them? If I put them on the Latias, okay, so we're taking 2. That's 3. That's more. We don't want to knock out the Reshiram too quickly. I think I just put them on the Monkey Dory because we know they're playing. Yeah, thank you, Never Let Me Down. Yeah, I was thinking that was the best call just because we know they have Penny. We can't really load something up and then hope it gets melted. Oh, there we go. Now we can. Because if they bring up the Kangaskhan, we still have game on Latias and Zoroark. And with the monkey, they have to choose to heal the monkey. They probably don't have energy switch because they have they probably don't have energy switch, and then of course they do because they were going to have Ends PP up. But they have to put a Zorua down or something, right? Oh, they're going. They are doing the thing you shouldn't be doing as a Zoroark player and only having one Zoroark in play. But this is just a perfect matchup. So I think they loaded their deck with a little bit too much. Like, why do you need Kangaskhan and Zoroark, right? I haven't checked any post-rotation Zoroark lists, so I mean, that could be what they're doing to ensure a good start, because if you don't get a good start, you lose. But, like, Latias and Kangaskhan seems like too much. Because as long as you get a good start in Zoroark, the deck runs itself. You don't need to expose a Mega Kangaskhan and a Latias. You just have Zoroark, right? You just have 4 Zoroark, a Zekrom, and then like a Domanitan or a Monkey Dory or something. And my Monkey Dories get knocked out, that's fine. Because they're going to take 2 prizes. I can play with my Rod. Okay, so they're going to retreat. They're going to take a knockout with this guy. And, I mean, I'm going to have double Frostlass, which is great. Oh, yeah, the Vengeful Punch. That is such a good card. And I think I win with Yuxi, don't I? I think I just win with Yuxi. Because they can't take a multi-prize turn. And I have Yuxi. Because that'll knock out everything. And we just got a Monkey Dory back. And Never Gonna Let Me Down. Okay, I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you here that we have a Night Stretcher in the deck because there's a chancey we don't. If we don't, I'm blaming you. Not past pilot for forgetting to put a Night Stretcher in the deck. Oh, did I just put it in the... Okay, that was my bad. Okay, that was my bad. Okay, I was confused. That was my bad, okay? But we're fine. Everything's fine. Everything is awesome. I told you, we have it with the UC. We're totally fine. Their Monkey Dory gets knocked out. Their, oh crap. Oh no, they win with the Darmanitan. Oh no, my first loss is because they, oh no. Oh, because I pushed the wrong button. Oh God. We lost our first game and we were one damage counter away and they just get the, I was between what I was supposed to do, right? I forgot that, yeah, that was my bad. And Sully, yeah, that's my fault, okay? I made an oopsie. I had two different strategies in my head and I was reading chat and I was having my strategy and I was trying to do math and I just kind of I mixed them up together and I shouldn't have done that. All right, this is going to be the start of a losing streak, isn't it? Because PDCGL is just like, I served you that up on a silver platter and you still lost? I gave you Zoroark and you lost? And yeah, that was my bad, okay? And yeah, I would have been able to get another clip from it. Another clip would have done it. But don't worry, I'm gonna redeem myself. I'm gonna pretend I'm a booster pack code in a pack of cards and redeem myself. I've never started Yutzi whenever I play this deck, by the way. Oh God. Okay, this is fine, but also really bad. And PKS Blaze, was that you? Because I made an if that was you, I made an oopsie. And I had game and I clicked the wrong button. And I would have won, but I hit the wrong button because I'm an idiot. Oh my God, our Balava again? Yeah, PK, yeah, I just needed to Night Stretcher for the Hippowdon and I would have been fine. We're just, everyone is playing our Balava. I blame for the win for this, but also Japan. Okay, so the Smoliv is a bit of a problem. Okay. And Mr. Bushido, yeah, it happens to the best of us. Okay, so that Arbalava is actually kind of a massive problem for us. And I need to go and get Monkey Dory. Did I just prize a Frostlass in the one matchup where I needed it? All right, so Pokepad. Yep, we prized a Snorunt and a Frostlass. Thank you so much, PDCGL. You're always looking out for me. All right, we're going to put a Vengeful Punch. And PKS Blaze, yeah, Air Balloon and Vengeful Punch look exactly the same. Okay, if we had another Frostlass or a Snorunt, this is where I'd put it. Okay, as long as they don't notice, the Arbalava is going to win the game. Oh God, you know what, Clan Burglar, I deserve that after the terrible showing I just had. I deserve all the ridicule. I deserve all the hate. I was throwing a perfect game, and then someone came up and talked to me and said, "Hey, saw that girl in the second row there? I'd like to run her bases." All right, as long as they don't realize that Arbalava is just a easy win con. Uh-oh. As long as they take the bait and they knock out the Hippopotas, we win the game. That is all we have to do is just, if we masterfully bait them and they take the bait and they're like, hey, 2 free prizes, what could go wrong? Then we'll be fine. Oh, no, this is the one time where you want them to have a playable hand. They might actually not have a playable hand. No! Okay, good. That went from bad to good real quick. Okay, so they are clearly not doing anything. So I just go Air Balloon the active, evolve into Hippowdon. I mean, do I evolve into Hippowdon and show my boner here? Yeah, I guess so. I won't use the reversal because we're guaranteed to get an energy for the Uxie to attack this turn. And we got Energy Search, which is great for the Psychic. All right, well, we would have probably won this game anyway. I'll put, probably shouldn't put the Hippowdon into play, but we'll give him a chance to win, right? You know, after all, I did prize freaking a Snorunt and a Frostlass in the matchup where you need 2 of each. Please don't play our Arboliva. It is just annoying. You know, when I'm playing a spread deck, please don't play a spread deck. But if you're wondering, you know, why is our Arboliva so good? The reason is because you pair it with Meganium and Tealmasked Ogerpon, so that deals with the big threats that have lots of energy. And then you have our Arboliva to snipe their weak bench sitters. So like if you go first, you get our Arboliva turn 2, then what you're basically just doing all game is clapping cheeks. You're knocking out Dreepy every turn, you're penetrating them, you can knock out your Cloak, and then when it becomes a Dragapult, you just load up a Tealmasked Ogerpon. So it's in a really good spot just as a bench sniper to deal with weak basics. All right, so they're going to knock out Uxie and Badoo this turn. Oh, God, and then I'm kind of in a... No, we give them the Monkey Dory, right? As long as they don't put a Vitality Band on the Dipplin, we give them Monkey Dory. Right? Because then I give myself the option to Night Stretcher. Then I give myself the option to Night Stretcher for the Uxie back, or do I just let them knock out the Badoo and go for a butt wipe? Oh, I'm going to wipe their butt so hard. Okay. So I think what I do is I go for a Night Stretcher. We attach the Prism Energy. I will send up the Monkey Dory instead of the Badoo, because then I can sacrifice the Badoo next turn and we don't get the Frostlass quite yet. But I could also try to knock out the Dolive. Right? Actually, I think we're going to counter catcher the Dolive. I don't know. I'm going to win this game. There's no way I lose this game. I'm just this good at Pokemon cards. I mean, when's the last time I ever made a mistake playing Pokemon cards? It's literally never happened in the history of the Pokemon trading card game. Okay, don't need freaking triple Arven, buddy. All right, so we go Arven for... Oh, they took a knockout. We can use Unfair Stamp. Ah, this is great. Now, I'll go for Night Stretcher. Is Hilda ever good? Yes, but it's the fact that you have to find her at the right time. Hilda was in the Ting-Lu version, because Hilda in the Ting-Lu version is really good, because you have a lot more card draw. Okay, and then we go Adrenabrain. 1, 2, 3. Butt Scratcher. Retreat. And then Painful Memories. And yes, I realize I took a prize, but we'll be fine because this will be a Frostlass. And never gonna let you down. That's the boring decision. I want them to attack with Arboliva because I want to bait out their Arboliva so I don't have to put the image on screen and do the 10 seconds of work it would require to get it. Well, never mind. They had an air balloon anyway. Both of our arguments are invalid because they had it anyway. And hey, we baited out a bosses too. So they should have knocked out the Uxie, because then we would have been tied on prizes, and then wait, would they... So it has to be this Pokemon may use an attack it has twice. So yeah, the Vengeful Punch would knock it out, and there's the Arboliva. There we go. So Oil Salvo, 20 damage 6 times, and then Aroma Shot is, it is a one-hit KO on a Mega Absol. Can't hate that. The issue is that in order to win this game, I have to knock out the Arboliva, which is I can't think of a pun, but it's not easy. Or I guess we just use de-evolution for game, which is much easier. But with 40 damage, so they'll have no attackers. Yeah, because it's not affected. I'm never going to remember this. It's not affected by weakness or resistance. I can guarantee you whenever I play Arboliva post-rotation, I will 100% forget that it's not affected by weakness. The resistance I won't care about because resistance doesn't matter. But I will 100% forget about the other thing. All right, so I'm going to sacrifice the Badoo. And then we go Frostlass. I'm going to have to Io. I mean, I guess I could Unfair Stamp, but I think Io and hope I get Unfair Stamp is just better. Because hey, we got the reversal. I really wish I'd believed in the fart of the cards. Okay, so now I think we just go Io because we're about to do a full butt wipe. All right, there's Artisan. Okay, so Artisan down. And unfortunately, do I just go get another, I guess a monkey? Yeah, because we're gonna need somebody to Devolvify. And then we go Retreat, Super Sandstorm. So here's the problem, obviously, is that I'm taking too many knockouts here. But maybe they'll make an oopsie here. Because I'm in a bit of a sticky situation. Because both of those Thwacky are going to get knocked out. So maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have just attacked with Uxie. Because the Frostlass is going to knock out double Thwacky coming into my turn. I'm going to have one prize left. And then they can just focus on picking off the bench the rest of the game. And I have to... Because obviously they'll knock out the Monkey Dory first. But I can... But I have the de-evolution. So what do I... But that still doesn't help. Like, I have the de-evolution, but I don't think they're here anymore, so... If this Thwacky is promoted, we know they're not here. Yeah, they're not here. So you are not going to be in the YouTube video. So yeah, the de-evolution was the play, so it's kind of bad that the Vengeful Punch is here. But I'm going to stream until we get a game with the Uxie build, because I want to have a Uxie build version, because that first game with the, like, Frostlass versus Frostlass game was not great. I'm going to wake up tomorrow, and my 6-7 tweet is going to be at, like, 2,000 likes, isn't it? And PKS Blaze, because nobody cares. There's no punishment. Yeah, Incineroaring. Yeah, the Ting Lu games were great. So I have 2 Ting Lu games. I want to have a third game. All right, so we're actually in a rough spot here. I have to get a Darkness Energy or something. So the funny thing is, we probably would have lost this game if they were still here. So they rage quit, but they actually maybe had a very good chance of winning if they didn't rage quit. So let's talk about Let's talk about the pre-release promos again. What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about Decky Dewey again. So Decky Dewey has not been putting up numbers in Japan. I wish it did, but what we've noticed, what's been happening in Japan is that all the decks either attack for 1 energy or a Crispin. So basically 1 energy. So discarding energy from your opponent's active isn't great. And when lots of decks are playing, Decky Dewey GX was amazing for like a minute. And it had to be, it's the reason Forest of Giant Plants was banned. But I think the biggest reason why this deck isn't performing as well as it should is because the baby Toadscruel is rotating. So if we still had the baby Toadscruel, they couldn't use Night Stretcher to recover energy, but obviously they can still do that. Because remember, we're losing Super Rod, so they would have to basically use Night Stretcher or Lana's Aid, which would have been blocked by Toadscruel. Yeah, I have to switch to the bad deck. I have to switch to the bad deck real quick. Oh, PKS Blaze? Nah, that's just that they're just so scared. They're so scared of facing someone as good as me and you. No, I'm taking it. Oh my god, everyone's playing Monkey Dory today. I know the irony of someone playing Monkey Dory, complaining about someone playing Monkey Dory. Okay? Just chill. And Incineroaring? I don't know, actually. It's a bit of a tough call because, hey, there's an unfair stamp. It's a bit of a tough call because Mega Starmie did get off to such a good start. A good start, me? It did get off to such a good start, me? What the hell is this hand? Okay, so we'll go Monkey Dory down. I will poke a pad for a Frostlass because I have to. And then I think I have to Prism Energy the active. Right? I think I have to do that. Yeah, I don't know. Mega Zygarde, it's the most interesting one. The problem is that the best way to play Zygarde is with Lucario. So it's not really a main character. So like I'd have to play a deck that hasn't done anything in Japan and hope it's good. But it is, it is rotation day. It is ranked ladder reset day. It can do 350 damage. It pairs with Barbaracle. So I think, yeah, it probably should be the deck that I should play. Just thinking about all the variables, because if I play it, it's like a fully brand new Perfect Order deck, right? It uses Zygarde, it uses Barbaracle. It's fun, it's wacky. I can relive some core memories. And, as long as I don't face a grass deck, it's perfect. As long as I don't face a Terra deck or a grass deck, it's great. If all I do is face Kangaskhan, amazing. Or if I can get a turn 2 nullifying 0 after going first, even better. The issue, of course, is there's no de-evolution in standard anymore, so that'll be a problem. But nullifying 0, yes, I know it's a coin flip card, but this is less a coin flip card and more just like, hey, really crazy things happening. Like, I know I lambasted the developers of the game for giving us too many coin flip cards, but like it's fine. It's fun. It's fun, it's fine. It's easy peasy, baby. All right, let's go Artisan for, what do we got? We got 2 Hippopotas. We have 2 Reversal. Do I have 1 in my hand? I do. Okay, so we're going to go for another Hippo. And then end turn. Because remember, 11 freaking supporters is not enough and I did lilies and I drew into nothing good. So yeah, I think probably Zygarde day 1, and then day 2, it seems like a really good idea would be Starmie. And then day 3, I guess Decidueye? Because Zygarde is just a lot of fun. Starmie is, good. And then, yeah, Decidueye is probably the 3rd best new deck, because I want to try to focus on new decks. And there's not very many. Right, there's not very many. There's, 4 Megas and 5 EXs, and one of those EXs is Lapras. Right, one of them is, where's the Lapras? There it is. One of them is this. And this is not a playable card. This is not even bulk. This is whatever a step down from bulk is. So whatever the step down from bulk is what this is. Yeah, Big Mouth Lapras. The GX Lapras is still the best because it's very angry. But yeah, all you need to do is attach 11 water energy and it can one-shot a Dragapult. Yeah, Lapras from Pocket. It's a gym promo. It was a gym promo in Japan. But it's real bad. It's real bad. And Incineroaring, I guess the first 3 are going to be Zygarde, Starmie, Decidueye, and then Clefable will probably be the Monday. But it's going to be a rough one out there. The good news is that it coincides with rotation. Because the coinciding with rotation is very, very good. They have an energy switch. Yep, that's fine. Okay, well, let's start building up damage, I guess. So I will put up the Uxie because I know I can get another one. So we'll go Uxie in the active. Hey! Okay, YouTube audience, I know it's a little not cool to start the thing this late in the duel, but they were slow playing and I had a really boring start, so I took my time, just like when I'm lotioning my feet. So all I need to do to win the game is knock out Monkey Dory, Kangaskhan, and a two-prizer. Obviously, they probably have a defensive area 0. That's one of the things I didn't really touch on with the Baby Chen Pao. That's one of the top 10 cards that gets better with rotation. Or I guess not top 10. But you use the Chen Pao offensively, or I guess, wait, defensively? Offensively. Offensively? You use it, okay? But you use the Chen Pao to bump your area 0. So you area 0, expand your bench, put some fresh legs down, you lotion up those fresh legs. Oh, crap. And then you regret putting that Badoo into play immediately. Oh, geez. Okay. But then, yeah, and then you put a couple fresh bodies down, then you slap down the Chen Pao, bump the area 0, and then immediately you take away, like, oh, my Latias was going to get knocked out by Frostlass. You get rid of the Latias, you get rid of a Teal Masked Ogerpon, and then you extend the game. So it's very much a skilled player's play, but that's what you're going to see Chen Pao doing a lot more post-rotation is they put area 0 down, they expand their bench, put fresh Pokemon down, bump the damaged ones or the useless ones like Meowth, and then just keep playing the game and winning. And, I mean, they're still not playing very fast. But let me get that Chen Pao on screen because they're taking their sweet, sweet time. So yes, if you watched my video, and I know you did because you're my favorite, you there watching this video right now, you're my favorite because I know you watched the top 10 cards that get better with rotation video. So this guy. When you play it from hand onto your bench, you may discard a stadium and play. It can be founded with Pokepad. So don't forget, this can be found with Pokepad, and that's amazing. All right, I'm just going to put the Hippopotas in the active because I don't really have a better option. Like, I could put the Monkey Dory in the active and Mind Bend, because remember, Prism Energy is not Luminous Energy. It doesn't lose its luminosity. But I believed in the heart of the cards, and I should not have done that. But I believed in the heart of the cards, and that was dumb. Okay. Let's go Adrenabrain. Put... Oh, God. Yeah, I guess just 2 on the Monkey Dory, because we're still technically in this game. And then we attach to the Hippo, end turn, and hope for the best. So remember, I have 10 supporters in the deck. I should have 3 Lilies, 4 Iono, and 3 Arven. And that Arven could get an unfair stamp, so there's essentially 11 outs. So a third of my deck, including the Hippowdon, exactly a third of my deck, wins me this game. Literally a third of my deck can win me this game. And I haven't found any of it yet, but I believe. Press 1 if you believe that PDC Jill will not screw me over for the millionth time. Oh my God, they're gonna Jewel Seeker. They're already taking their sweet time. Another Jewel Seekering. Okay, so if you didn't see it, the Poke Monday 2026 code expires on Thursday. So make sure you do everything in your power to redeem the Poke Monday code before Thursday morning, specific time, because if you don't, you're missing out on 30 free packs and 3,000 of each currency. Don't be a larbage, throw out your garbage. Yeah, this ain't going in the YouTube video. I don't want to put in this effort into editing out the boring stuff. And they bosses my... Okay, they damage the Hippo, then they bosses the Hippo. That's not very nice. I mean, if I had been able to get cards a little earlier, we would be fine. Right? If I just had a playable card at any point, we'd be fine. Like, if I can... You know, I'm just going to go up with the Hippopotas and assume we're going to top deck a Lilies, okay? Because I don't think Arven for unfair stamp would do it, but I'm just going to assume we're going to top deck a Lilies, because that would win us the game, essentially. If I top deck Lilies... Yeah, Zeus, and it's... I haven't even gone for 3 minutes. I don't even last 3 minutes. Okay. Can I please top deck a Lilies? Thank you. I told you. All right, so we can't put the Badoo down. The de-evolution does nothing. Yeah, it's just Lilies, and then I have to get Hippowdon. Okay, well, that's fine. That's not great, but it's fine. Doesn't matter. We have to get Hippowdon and Reversal. And I think what I do is... Oh, God, I feel like I have to Countercatcher here, don't I? I think I Countercatcher, then Countercatcher. And I will actually put the Badoo down. I think I have to just to thin the deck. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to Countercatcher and then Countercatcher again just to thin the deck because we need quite a bit here. So I just need Hippowdon Reversal Energy. That's it. Hippowdon Reversal Energy wins me the game. Wait, do we have a... we have a Hippopotas. Damn it. Okay. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, so the Badoo just gets knocked out next turn and there's nothing I can do. Yeah, the Yuxi build is cursed. I don't know what to tell you. All right, we're playing until I get a win with this thing. Oh, yep. See, that's what Lena should have done after winning every game. But I just need one more game for the YouTube video, and it'll be perfect, like my toes. Just one. Just one is all. Everyone cross your toes that Mike Jolteon is gonna play a good game. And let me win. Because if they are playing a Jolteon deck, that'd be perfect. Okay, we're going to go second. And it'll be great. We're going to start Badoo. Okay, remember, I have never started a Uxie or a Badoo. I always get Hippopotas, Snorunt as my starting hand. That is always my starting hand. It's Hippopotas, Snorunt. We got the Uxie. We have a playable start, everybody. Nobody panic. Everyone, nobody panic. Clap your cheeks. Get ready. I'm going to pilot that Jolteon into the ground. I'm going to spank their butt so hard, they're going to think they're in trouble. Crap. Okay, that's bad. This is probably Dragapult. Okay, as long as... oh, crap. Okay, this is fine. Oh, this is... okay, this is great. This is Mega Frostlass. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, so De-Evolution is going to win its Deduction Kit. I'd be more interested in a Seduction Kit, if you know what I mean. Okay, so this is Mega Frostlass. Roto Stick? They're playing Roto Stick, bro? You got the, oh, they got Wally's, Compassion, and Lucian? You got the Roto Stick, bro? I was 2 seconds away from saying there's no way we lose this game. Then they dropped the Roto Stick, Seduction Kit, Wally's Compassion on me, and now I'm scared. And now I'm very, very scared for what is about to happen. So we have to go for, I think, the Monkey Dory. Do they have them? Do we know if they have a Mega Frostlass? Shuffle the cards and put them on the bottom of my deck. So they shuffled the cards and put them on the bottom of my deck. Did you, on my deck, not theirs, mine. All right, so let's go Pokepad for, I guess, a Snorunt. I know what, you should be saving your Pokepad for your evolutions, but, you know, you gotta take the good with the bad. So the issue here is if they can loop their Frostlass. That's going to be a problem. If they... oh, I have no... okay, I may have not put very many basic energy in the deck. That's fine. I'm going to go for... I mean, we're probably only going to have one Frostlass the entire game. The problem is that they can blow themselves. Right? That's always an issue. When your opponent can just blow themselves really easily, you're kind of in trouble. If I hadn't prized the 2-2... if I hadn't prized the second Frostlass, we'd be great. But this has always been my issue with the Uxie build, is you kind of have to make some sacrifices to make room for everything you want to have room for. Because you want to have a 3-3 Frostlass, but you also want to have 3 Uxie to try and guarantee that you'll... I don't like this person. They're playing a post-rotation Dust Noir Mega Frostlass with Roto Stick and Seduction Kit. There's no way this is a playable card post-rotation, right? There's no way it's playable. All right, so no matter who they go for, we're going to be tied on prizes, which is kind of bad. Okay, so they're going for the Hippo, which I think means they have a Mega Frostlass. And if they have a Mega Frostlass, that's not great because they're going to knock out the Uxie, and I don't really have a revenge attack. Like, I can Hippowdon. The problem with Hippowdoning is that we know they play Wallies. But I guess we could be okay here. All right, well, let's go Hippopotas and then Hippowdon. Yeah, okay. Things are happening. We can go Night Stretcher for Hippopotas. You down, that there. And I should probably just put the Monkey Dory down. Like, I would obviously prefer if I could put another Snorunt down, but there's no guarantee that I get that second Frostlass ever. All right, that's cool. And then Pokepad for Hippowdon. Super Sandstorm. If they don't get... oh, I knocked out the Duskull. That's bad. Uh-oh. I didn't realize I was knocking out the Duskull. I was going to say, if they don't get Wally's Compassion, we might have a chancey here. Because if they don't get Wally's Compassion, I can potentially Hippowdon them. Or I can just Yuxi them for a turn and then leave them with just their Frostlass. And then we have things like Vengeful Punch. We have things like Monkey Dory. Because they have to deal with the Hippowdon. Oh my god, their deck is so weird. Okay, there's another Mega Frostlass. All right, so all I need to do is find the de-evolution and we win. That's it. If I can somehow find the de-evolution, unless this is a Wally's. Please, good, okay. If we find the de-evolution, we win the game. There's a lucky helmet, okay. I have no idea what the correct play is here, but I think it's just giving them the Yuxi and not attacking with the Yuxi. So there's no reason to attack with the Yuxi, unless I top deck. Crap. Unless I top deck everything I need. Nah, crap. So the reason there's no reason to attack with the Yuxi is because it would only put 2 damage counters there and 2 damage counters there. It makes much more sense in the long run to go for a Monkey Dory. And I don't want to give them the Artisan. Because if I give them Artisan, they might put some... No! No! We would have had it! We would have had it! We would have had it all rolling in the deep. Okay, so I have to go 1, 2. Should have believed in the heart of the cards. I regret everything. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. As long as they don't get Wally's Compassion. And for those of you playing at home, Lucky Helmet would not have activated because Yuxi spreads damage counters. It is not damage from an attack, so that wasn't the reason why I didn't attack with Yuxi. It's because... oh, crap. It's because in the long run, it makes a lot more sense. Okay, that's fine. It makes a lot more sense to do the thing. Okay. So I attacked with Hippowdon here, right? Yeah, do I attack with Hippowdon or do I go for the de-evolution but then they definitely have... The problem is no, I think I go Arven for Counter Catcher, Vengeful Punch, knock out the Snow Runt, and then save the Devo? Because the problem is that I would give them 2 cards. Oh no, I wouldn't give them 2 cards, but they would still have a Snow Runt that they would evolve into Mega Frostlass. So this way, we get the Snow Runt, we knock out the Snow Runt. If I had a little bit more time to think about this, I would have probably made a better decision, a better choice here. But we're still on the Devo train. But this way, it just maybe makes their life a little bit... Oh, I always forget about that. I always forget about that. Okay, there's Arven. So we have an Arven in the deck. That's good. We have Unfair Stamp. We have all the things we need. We have de-evolution. They just can't get Wally's. That's it. As long as they don't get Wally's, we're fine. And then I just win the game. Or a basic. Oh, they had to pass. Oh no, that's bad. Oh no, that's good. Wait, yes, that's good. We win. We win. Okay. I didn't think the reversal energy was still active, but it is. Okay, so we go... I don't have game yet. I do need another energy. So we have to go Artisan down. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. No. Hang on. Hang on. Something bad might happen here. If I don't get that energy... Okay, I did. Okay, I was really worried there. Yeah, I needed the energy, so I could have gone Night Stretcher, retreated, de-evolution, but this is more fun. This is much more fun. I wanted to go the Monkey Dory route. Because Devo is just boring. You know, I'm no holy diver. And there we go. Sandstorm. There we go. No, because I would have knocked out my own monkeys. That was what I was worried about, is if I didn't have enough, I would have knocked out my own monkeys. There you go. So I prized the Counter Catcher, I prized the Frostlass, I prized the Psychic Energy, and we still won against whatever the hell that was. And yeah, so I recognized that I could have gone Night Stretcher on the Hippowdon. That would have put 4 energy on it. I would have been able to hard retreat the Hippowdon, gone into the Monkey Dory with the energy, and then de-evolutionified, which was in my hand. So yes, I recognize that, but this is a Hippowdon deck. I didn't want to use no stinking de-evolution when I didn't have to. I wanted to do things the complicated way. All right, so Mike Jolteon did give us a game. So we'll play one more just in case the next one's better, but yeah, Len, exactly. And I'm one away from, I would already have 10 wins if I wasn't, I didn't make a slight oopsie earlier. So if you voted for 8 to 9 wins, you better hope that I lose the rest of the way here. Hey, it's a rematch. Oh, it's a rematch. Do you think they're just going to concede right away? And Jagbomb, send them first, and then we'll talk. All right, we got an amazing start again. We know the strat. And Lena, well, when you're this high up in Master League, you're not used to this because I'm so high up in Master League. And don't forget, the ladder did just reset on Thursday, so it's what? 4 days? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, I guess 5 days if you count today. So it is still not very populated in Master League, where I am, with all the cool people. All right, so they're going... They're like, I've learned from my mistakes. I'm going triple Dust Noir this game. We're going triple Dust Noir. All right, so they're going to have a Mega Frostlass and a Legacy Energy next turn. But that's okay, because I have a Hulk. All right, so we go Buddy Poffin. And then, yeah, double Snow. Please tell me there's... Prize the Frostlass again. All right, so let's go for the Yuxi. And then I will Arvin for Nest Ball, Vengeful Punch. And Problem Child, Damn Straight. So we go get a Hippopotas and a Monkey. And then we see what happens. All right. So odds are we're going to lose some things this turn, but I'm not going to put a Badoo down. Because they're kind of on the clock right now, right? They have a Hilda, so we know they're going to attack into the Yuxi. Because, I mean, it gets them Legacy Energy, but if they don't evolve anybody and I Lilies into my Hippowdon, I win the game. Right? Because then I knock out all 3 Duskull just with the Hippowdon, and then all they wait, what? They went for Dusclops. Why would you go for Dusclops? Okay. Do they have double Dusclops or something? Or are they trying to avoid a reversal energy turn? This is weird. They must have another Dusclops and they're just focusing on the Hippopotas. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're very worried about the Hippo. Imagine being this scared. See, we've taught Mike Jolteon well. They are terrified of a Hippopotas. They are the only person in history to say that I have to devote all of my resources to knocking out that Hippopotas. And then we just got a Frostlass, and we are golden. But, I mean, it feels like they don't have a... Oh, okay, then the last card in their hand is an Ultra Ball, and they go for Mega Frostlass. Wow, that was kind of nutso. Okay. So in this situation, a de-evolution doesn't win it. But again, they put themselves in a situation where they have a 0-card hand again. This is the second time they've done this. I can't believe you've done this. And then we would have top-decked the Hippowdon. Oh, that feels so bad. That feels so bad. Okay, so let's go Hippopotas into play. Reversal energy. And I guess I go Super Rod for Yuxi Psychic. And Lilies, and we'll Lilies into nothing, and I will regret using the Lilies because we had a pretty decent hand. Hey, we're fine. And we're fine. Okay, so then we go end turn. So now they will take a knockout of a Yuchi, and if they don't, that'll be very bad. Because they have just a 2-card... Are you kidding me with this? You gave yourself a 0-card hand and you got the bosses. Okay, this is fine. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Why do you ask? Okay, so we're going to do the same thing we did last time and attach the energy to the Monkey Dory, because then I can just knock out the Duskull, and then all we have is a Mega Frostlass to deal with. And then we would have had the reversal. And then we would have had the reversal again. Okay, so Hippopotas one more time. I'll put the air balloon on the Frostlass. We're going to save the Ino because this is going to get real spicy here in a second. Okay, Duskull gets knocked out. As long as they don't find a Night Stretcher, we're okay. Even if they do find a Night Stretcher, we're okay. We may have a chance to win if I got the stupid Legacy Energy. Luckily, we're going for a de-evolution play. We're still just going for a de-evolution play, which is good. All right, this is great. We are in a winnable position. I just have to hope we get some playable cards. Okay. I think reversal on the Hippo. Okay, well, definitely reversal on the Hippo. And then Artisan. Oh, geez, yeah, I guess Snow Runt? I guess? I don't know. This is weird. Okay, and then we go Ino. Because we don't win if I get de-evolution this turn. We would win next turn. So, of course, we get it this turn. So, press 1 if I use de-evolution. Press 2 if I don't. Because they're playing the 70 hit point one. Press 1 for de-evolution. Press 2 to be smart and wait. All right, let's get a Badoo down. So you're saying be smart and wait? Problem Child says be a crazy person. Well, I guess actually I kind of have to. So you're saying don't do it. I have to throw. Okay, so we have to throw. We don't have to sock though, right? All right, so we'll take that. There's an unfair stamp. So then we go retreat into the Badoo. Item lock them. And then we do the thing. Then we do the thing. Oh, right, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, no, I'm throwing. I'm throwing. Oh, no, I forgot about the lucky helmet. I just had it in my head that, oh, no, we just got to send up the Badoo and we'll be fine. Okay, so now they have absolute snow, which is really bad because I know nothing. But they have to use the Artisan to get somebody, right? You got to use somebody. Oh, no. I've done the bad thing. But there's a world where we'll be fine. They already know what's about to happen. They already know I got that See, I didn't show them the Devo last time, and it paid off this time. See? I didn't use the de-evolution last time, and it completely paid off this time. You're welcome. Because if I de-evolution last time, they wouldn't have known that's what I'm preparing for. Because they still would have had a Duskull. I wanted to win in style. I wanted to win in style and have fun. Because they still would have had the Duskull, and I wanted to have fun. And we just won multiple ways. Yeah, Mike Jolteon, they're never, they panicked. They panicked, they went after the Hippo, and they still lost. All right, there you go. Too bad. Nobody believed. Nobody believed. And now we're playing some Onyx, baby. I'll be Onyx. I didn't think we'd get to 10 wins. Huh? Get it? All right, and I will play this in rank just to just because if we win, they'll really have to rethink their life choices. I'm just because I didn't want to, time to thump some people. Yeah, we're gonna give them the Humpalanche here. The problem with Humpalanche is that it's not great. Thank you, Clam Burglar. The problem is that it's not doesn't do enough damage. It does, I think, 400 max, which is not as much as you want. So it's 8 times 5, so it's 400 max. But we're facing Zoroark, which is a great matchup. And I'll get rid of the win-loss counter because that was just for Hippowdon. All right, well, we have not a good chance of winning this game. You're going to question my build, but trust me when I say it's the best way to play it, okay? I know you'll be like, what? This makes no sense. Just play counter gain. Nah, bro, my build is great. Okay, so let's Tofu first, because you never know what you're going to get off the Tofu. Oh my goodness, that worked out really, really well. Okay, so then we go end turn and regret everything. And then be like, oh, why don't I play counter gain? Why don't I just play counter gain and experience share? Wouldn't that make a lot more sense? Yes, it would, but I don't. The combo that I went with is going to confuse you. Don't forget, we're getting big catch net in Chaos Rising. That's going to make Misty's Gyarados better. I don't know if it'll make it good, but it'll make it better. And Mr. Darkside, hey, no, I pretend like I come up with these things. You got to work with me. Okay, wait, are they playing Zoroark or Hippowdon? I mean, they are in the mid 1500s, so it must be doing pretty well. But then again, I'm playing Thumpalanche Onyx, so I can't really speak to that. So yeah, maybe I should play Experience Share, because once you get things, but I don't know. Is that even good? As long as we didn't prize the Pheasantipity, we might be able to play this game. We probably prized the Pheasantipity, though. Ooh, there's a Lilies. Okay, so we go Fez down. We're going to need this Relicanth and a couple other things to win. But I believe in the heart of the cards. Press 1 if you believe in the heart of the cards as much as I do. Oh, that was horrible. That was a horrible turn. That was the worst. That was the worst Fez I could have ever done. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, Relicanth is going down, though. Okay, so the good news is that we have an attack next turn. The bad news is yeah, everything is bad. The bad news is everything. I don't think I'll be playing that. Well, maybe I'll play the Kingdra as like a fun second deck for the day, because tomorrow's going to be Annihilate, and that should be pretty fun because Annihilate's in a great position right now. But there is the Kingdra that is discard the top 5, I think, and then you can snipe the amount of damage you deal. All right, we got this. Easy. We're knocking out the Archaludon this turn, guaranteed. I guarantee you we're knocking this out this turn. Okay, I'm going to Fez first, because if we get a Steelix, we're golden. We did not get a Steelix. But I guess I'll go for the Steelix now. But, like, what are the odds we don't get a Steelix off the INO, right? Literally 0. But, no, we have to go for it. We have to go for the Steelix. We have to go for the reversal. Hey, quiet you. All right, I could go for Welcoming Tail. Actually, I probably should. Yeah, I'll go for Welcoming Tail. I'll go for Welcoming Tail, because then I can still not worry about losing too hard. Because then I can Sacred Ash all of the Onyx and all the Steelix back in. I can INO. I can put a reversal on the Onyx. And if you're wondering what Welcome Tail does, if you have 6 prizes remaining, you do 240, so it's pretty good. Obviously not in this matchup. It's good in other matchups, but not this one. And Zeus, yeah, Uxi's great. If there's no, like if Frostlass is there, Uxi's great. If there's no Festival Grounds. You lost to Kyurem back to Caliber? Oh, that's, wait, how? Shouldn't it have been Vileplume back to Caliber? And maybe I'll, they crisp, oh, Crispin Back's Caliber. There you go. And I'll probably post this list in the Discord, or maybe I'll put it in like the VOD, but I won't remember to put it in the VOD. I'll never remember that. That would require someone with brains. Juicy brains. Moist, rippled brains. Okay, so yeah, I should definitely just play counter gain and experience share. The reason I didn't lean towards that is because A, it's boring and not cool for someone like me, and B, if you mill your good cards, you lose. Okay, this is great because everything is about to be on the bottom of my deck, and I need to get an Onyx or else we heavily lose this game. I'd also like to shuffle the deck if at all possible, but I don't know if that's possible. Okay, so there's good news and bad news here. Do I just go for it? But I have all my... everything's on the bottom. Oh, no. Okay, I think we have to go for it, so I hope this is an Artisan. Okay, this is great. This is great. This is great. Everything's great. Everything is awesome. We go Artisan just to shuffle the deck. I don't think we get the Onyx because that's one more for retreat coster. And then we have to take the knockout. So we need more than that. And we just did the same amount of damage Welcoming Tale would have done. And now we lose the game and I am out of energy. Fantastic. It all worked out exactly how I planned. We didn't take the knockout and we lost all of our energy. I am truly the #1 PDCGL player in the world. But we'll play one more with this deck, and yeah, let me put some cards on screen that we're going to be playing here this month. Scoop Up Cyclone. Well, I don't have the Annihilate saved to my computer because that would have made too much sense. All right, so this is one of the cards. So you're looking at this Marowak, you're thinking, oh, this Marowak is terrible. Why would you play it? It only does 180 damage. What you have to remember is that the Cubone from 151 boosts the damage Marowak deals by 30. So it turns 180 into 270. Then you add Premium Power Pro, you add Brave Bangle, and it's doing a lot more. So the Marowak is much better with the Cubone. You just have to, have like Shaman and Psyduck and stuff and hope you don't face Dragapult and really hope for the best. But if I get an Io, do I just kind of win the game? So this Marowak, I'm going to try to make it work because they're all the tools. Oh my goodness, we're going to win this game. Okay, if I can just get an Io, well, actually it doesn't matter because they will have everything. Okay, so there's another Steelix. And then let's go Lily's Demertination. Okay, that's a horrible spread of cards we got there. That's cool. And so that's good. The Vikavolt, is everything staying in standard though? So we'll do Welcoming Tale, so we lose. But is the Charge-a-Bug rotating is the question. Charge-a-Bug. No, the Charge-a-Bug isn't rotating either, so yeah, we don't need to do it because it's not rotating. Unless Reversal Energy is... oh yeah, I guess you need Generator and Reversal Energy. But I could just play like Rose's Encouragement or Electric or something. But I don't think it's great. It's not currently on the list. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. And then something like Porygon. I'm very excited to play Porygon. Because all you do is you just pair it. Squawk. Get it? You just pair it. Squawk. You just pair it with Meganium. Obviously, getting it up is going to be kind of difficult. Because if you can't get a Porygon Z up, the deck does nothing for like 5 turns. Jag Bomb, damn straight. Metallic, you only won because I'm playing a bad deck. So you play this with Meganium. And then you put 4 or 5 energy on it, you double it, and then you're doing 400 damage every turn. It's just, it's going to be a little tricky gym to get the Porygon repeatably into play. My opponent's name is Miltank. So if somebody wants to sub, that would be a hilarious timing. Be hilarious timing if somebody wanted to sub right now. Ooh, please, I hope somebody doesn't sub right now to Celebrate Miltank. So yeah, just Buggy Turbo, flip a coin, go get everything. You're amazing. You're attractive. You're everything I could ever ask for. So I think that's going to work out really well. And then, yeah, of course we're playing King Gambit Strike Down. Whitney the farmer. No. Whitney is the devil. And then, yeah, so this is the better King Gambit in Standard. The other King Gambit in Standard kind of sucks. This one's the... Oh, God, it's Dragapult. Well, joke's on them. I have Hilda for Steelix. So we're going to go Hilda turn 2 for reversal. I guess, yeah, reversal. And then hope they don't have Rare Candy Dragapult. Because if they have Rare Candy Dragapult, we lose the game and I hate myself. Never mind. They have Buddy Buddy Puffin for Air Balloon for a retreat for Badoo. And then I have to Welcoming Tail for 240 damage. Oh no, I can Prime Catcher. Oh no, I can't Prime Catcher because they're shutting off my items. Roller coaster of emotions. All right. How many likes do you think my tweet currently has? Probably too many. All right, so we're going to go Hilda for Steelix and Reversal Energy. We're unfortunately going to take the knockout. Don't want to, but that's what we're doing. And then we're going to do 240 damage to a Badoo, and that's great. So we are currently... I don't know if I can see... Like, I guess I could check the analytics or something. Is there... What is view activity? Does that do it? No. Okay, hang on. So it says 1.8, 51,000 views. View post activity, is that going to do it? No, that doesn't do it. It has more than 1,800. Badoo's more evil than Whitney? Slightly. And then we're going to get all 4 retreat costers in my hand. Actually, that's not too bad. All right, so I will go for a Welcoming Tail. And we just have to... Oh, no, I need a Relicanth. I don't have a Relicanth. So we have to use Welcoming Tail, and then they just win the game. So I lose the game because I don't have a Relicanth. Because, again, if somebody had thought to put Counter Gain and Experience Share, the deck might be slightly better. But those cards are too difficult. Those cards are way too difficult to play. Who in their right mind would play cards like that, am I right? All right, for the final game of the stream, I'll switch it up. We'll play an Experience Share Counter Gain list. Oh God, just how do I play that? Yeah, this only gets better post rotation, and it's looking like it could still be really good with Chaos Rising. I mean, we are taking a prize, so that's something. I am taking a prize here. Can I get a basic? That would be no. All right, well, as long as they don't have Dragapult, there's about 7 different ways they can win the game. Okay, so if I play Onyx with Counter Gain and Experience Share, we can cut the Steelix. We can still play Sacred Ash. I just don't... Oh, they got the Dragapult energy. Of course they did. Okay. All right, so I'm not going to include this list in the description because it's really bad. I'm going to save you. Slowking Onyx? That makes no sense. That makes no sense whatsoever. We're going to make a quick and dirty list here for the final game because I wanted to drop my ranking. All right, so let's go get rid of all these things. All these things. We just want like 6 or 7 fighting energy. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure, let's go for 8. Why not? And then we also want... We don't want stupid Luxurious Cape. Don't need Hilda anymore. And then we go... Yeah, we'll go for that. And EXP on me. Counter gain twice. Exactly. All right, and then we go boom, boom, boom. Actually, yeah, we can just get rid of Relicanth entirely. Now this is pod racing. All right, so we have I mean, how do I get energy into play? That's the neat part. You don't. Okay, and then we'll go... I mean, I have an air balloon. I have a prime catcher. I mean, there's no way this is going to work, right? There's no way I'm making this work. All right, so let's do that. And we have 3 counter gain, 2 experience share. Earthen Vessel? We'll never find Earthen Vessel. You a crazy person? We're never going to find it. All right, let's just... We're just going to play a quick 5-minute game, lose, and then I'm going to end the stream, okay? Energy sticker? Oh, God. I have to play an energy sticker deck before it rotates, don't I? That's going to be a tough day. What are you thinking about having a match? Did I play ancient? This is the first day, Zeus. This is the first day. Of course I haven't played it yet. The problem is I don't know if it has anything new, right? I want to try to play new decks. Like, Chen Pao Backed Caliber has Pokepad, right? So at least that's something new. If this was a counter gain, that would be helpful. So, like, Chen Pao Backed Caliber could get better with Pokepad, and Surfing Beach also really helps. And Incineroar, do you want me to have another mental breakdown on stream? Do you want me to make several YouTube shorts? Do you want me to make 100 YouTube shorts? All right, so we have the INO. Let's draw a card. Hey, they know who I am. They're excited to face me. They're playing Conkeldurr. Oh, this is the worst matchup. It needed to be an Problem Child. Hey, you know I'm already cooking one up. You know I'm going to try to make this work for like the 5th time in a row. I mean, there's no way I can win. It has to be a multi-prize deck, and this is not a multi-prize deck. But maybe I can... Can I keep pace? I don't even think I can keep pace here. Right? Because they do 250 damage. I'll be poisoned. But... I don't know. All right, well, let's attach to the active. Artisan, go get an Onyx. Experience share to the Onyx. Don't know why I have a air balloon when there's only 1 Pheasantipity in the deck. But what if we have to retreat that 1 Pheasantipity? Okay, we go get the Fez. And I guess next turn we're Humpalanching. Unless, of course, I can get a Steelix, then we can Welcoming Tail. And they got the Conkeldurr, and then they have a Brute Bonnet, and they have everything, and we lose the game, and I want to... I'm raiding right away. I'm not even doing another game. This is PTCGL's sign that I need to stop. But Moondust, because of the dual streaming feature, I'm looking at some of the features that I can do, and I might do a TCG Pocket stream like vertically or something. Because that would be so stupid. Oh, goody. And then, of course, they just have everything. I don't even think they've used Artisan yet. Yeah, they should definitely... Yeah, they're going to Artisan. Yeah, they haven't even used Artisan. They just have everything. So they'll go Artisan for a Timber. But joke's on them because I am going to lose. All right, I mean, it's not the worst case scenario. Well, that's bad. It's not the worst case scenario, and they bumped my Artisan. All right, well, that's terrible. Okay, they have Luxurious Cape. Oh, no. I have to go for a Thumpalanche now. Oh, no. And kilometers? Yeah, so I'll do I'll do a vertical stream. Ooh, hello. I mean, this is bad. So there may be TCG Pocket streams in the future, but I have ideas for lots of videos that I want to do. So, I'm not sure what 2026 is going to be. It's going to be a bit of a weird month, I think. Okay, so I definitely take a risk if I... Oh, never mind. I definitely take a risk if I... Never mind. So let's go tofu, those two. And there's some Embor. Well, And 4 wet lights, really? Congratulations. Okay, we want a nest ball. A nest ball would be great. Or an onyx. I'll take an onyx. And yeah, I can't go for welcoming tail. It just has to be Thumpalanche. And I got to get some things here. And welcoming tail would have been smarter. And we're out of here because this deck hates my face. All right, so we're going to raid Sunny. 246 Sunnies. Jeez. Wait, didn't I concede? Why is the game still happening? I was like, didn't I concede? All right, so I'm going to raid and run because I don't want to hear Sunny. I don't want to look at Sunny's face. So I'll be back tomorrow with Annihilate, and I can't remember what the second deck is, but the first deck will be Annihilate, and I'm going to spank my monkey so hard you won't know what hit you.